You are live.
Back Chat with Mick and Ro on Wicked 107.2.
Let's do this.
Back Chat with Mick and Ro on Wicked 107.2. Back Chat with Mick and Ro on Wicked 107.2.
Hello, good evening and welcome. Hello.
Hello to the land of Facebook. Welcome along.
Ronan's big wave there. Hello.
Up.
And welcome to all you people out there on Facebook Live tonight. Welcome along. It is Back Chat.
It's Thursday night and this is what we do every Thursday, and tonight we are trying something a little bit different.
It's just a little bit different. Rose got the papers there, you can see.
The old rags are out.
The rags are out, lads. It was a lonely night on Tuesday, I have to say, Ro. Thanks for leaving me in the lurch.
My deepest apologies. I'll inform you throughout the show as to what happened there.
Go bang, mum, go bang.
Thursday night is Back Chat night. Tonight we are later than our usual time of 7 p.m. because we're trying
something new, so we are.
Paddy Dunn says, don't be long, lads.
The Masters is coming up by now. We might only get an hour out of us tonight.
The golf is on.
You might only get an hour out of us ourselves tonight, but look, we'll see what happens. We see how it goes. We'll see who's on the chat line.
Will you be doing a bit of the Masters yourself?
We'll have a look over the weekend, yes. We will have a look over the weekend. Lads, you can text or call us 085 289 2197. You can have your say. Simple as.
Yes.
Get involved with us, lads.
You can have your cake and eat it.
Eat it. Yes, you can indeed. And if you want to leave an old comment, go ahead. Just, it's underneath or on the side, whichever way you're watching or listening or looking. We're live on Facebook. We're also live on our YouTube channel.
YouTube!
Didn't go very well last week, but this week
we have direct internet.
Direct internet. We plugged it in.
Thanks to our sponsors. And as you can see in the background, every week we will have our Wall of Fame.
Yes, we will indeed. SKC is our main provider. You can see it right there on the bottom of your screen.
That's it, right there.
Very proudly sponsored by the lads. Thank you very much.
Get in touch with them at if you can spell it.
Every week he does
www.skcproviders.ie skc.ie. Apologies.
Also, Wicklow Print Solutions, they donated this lovely Wicked Wall of Fame.
Don't you just love it?
I do love it. Every night I come in and go, that's brilliant. That is brilliant.
We must say thank you to whoever snuck into our studio and turned up the stat on our radiator, because the heat is pungent.
Well, Ronan's still in about 14 jumpers. I had to de-layer because it's getting quite warm in here.
Also, I'm going to tell you why I'm still wearing a coat tonight.
Yes, he will. He's got it all show. Revealing. And it, you know what? What he has to tell us will help the future of Wicked 107.2 greatly.
And the people of Wicklow and the surrounding areas.
Yes, indeed.
Lads, it's been a stressful week. We have all that coming up in the show tonight. We haven't too many guest speakers. In fact, I don't think we have any guest speakers tonight.
We have one, but it's pre-recorded. We done on Easter Sunday, so we'll be bringing you that in a little while. We've got Damien Brennan. He's an Irish-Canadian singer-songwriter. He moved away all those years ago, made it big in Canada, and he's got his music online, and he wants to show us all what he can do. So we have a lovely little...
his music.
His music, yeah. Yep. Always lowering the tone, Ro.
I'm just saying for the viewers. I'm just saying.
You're always lowering the tone.
Yeah, we've got to say a massive hello to Claire McFay tonight. Leon Ledridge is out there. Hello, Leon.
Hello, everybody.
We've got Ryan Garvey on board. Go on, the boys. Hello, Ryan. I'm going to leave Nolly McFay's comment to you.
Yeah, we'll yeah, I can do that for you. Here we go. Well done to my fab bro, on his great achievement today. If I could get near him, I'd give him a slap of a wet fish around the chops. Well done, Ro. Here you go, Ro.
I'm sure you will agree with that one.
Yeah,
Look at the smile on that face.
That's brilliant.
Look
That
at
is
the smile on
brilliant.
that. You
Slap,
look
a
anything
slap
big,
by
yeah, me.
Slapping the fish.
Thank you very much, Nolly Mac. Nice to have you tuned in the country, in its own little country of Gory down there.
Yeah, well, they are in their own little world.
And it's coming into the strawberry season.
Own little world, lads.
Strawberry season is almost upon the Gory.
It's Uncle Pa. He says Uncle Pa.
Uncle Pa.
Uncle Pa. Sorry about that. No, not the other word.
Anything to postman?
No, not at all.
Just Uncle.
Just Uncle.
Hello, Uncle Pa.
I say he's well sitting back there now, ready for the Masters to kick off.
I like it.
Well done to CB Carpentry for putting in a lovely kitchen into me mother's. Very nice, lads. Very nice indeed. Very nice.
Hey, handles or knobs?
Oh, knobs and handles.
Chrome,
Very nice.
stainless, brushed nickel.
I think they're polished chrome. Oh, they're nice. Oh, they're nice little square kind of hole to them.
What did you say? What kind of chrome?
Polished chrome.
Polished chrome.
Polished chrome.
Knobs.
Yeah.
Excellent. And do you have to keep them polished?
Yeah, you do.
So you'll be dropping in yourself during the week.
Yep. Polish the chrome knobs. Bro. What
love
the
it.
fuck? Yeah, always. Anyway, we'll continue on.
So if you're looking for Michael over the weekend, he'll be
Who's
in his
this lad?
mammy's house.
Oh, to be
polishing
sure,
his
to be
knobs.
sure. Ammon Yaffridge. Hello and welcome.
Ooh.
Good to see you. I don't know who it is there. We see who's in. Lisa Jones. Hello there, Lisa. Welcome along.
Hello, Mel Mumu, who says, is this not the fridge auction? No, but if you're interested in a fridge, we can put you in the right direction.
Yeah. There's a few shops in and around. Hopkins down there in the Quay. They do all the white goods of the town, so you never know.
If you're not living in Ireland, you can just drop over and it's pretty much a fridge most of the time.
Most of the time. Yeah.
How will it be froze out with you?
Helen M. Kimber says, hey lads, hello, welcome along. We have Mel Momo. This is not the fridge auction. Is this not the fridge auction? I don't think so. I think
you know what it is? I'll give me my own fridge.
I think you might be in the wrong place. I don't know.
I don't know. Who wants a fridge?
Because there's a big one here.
Mel Mumu's looking for a fridge, but you look at it. Hey, Jesus, you never mentioned was it a fridge freezer?
Do you want the ice box on it, lads, or what? Hello, do you? Hello.
Okay, can we have a big shout out to the Facebook group? Only fridges.
Lads, I can't keep up with these comments. Hold
Only
on, wait
fridges,
there.
we love it.
They just keep flying up. Hold on. Mel Mumu. King of Refrigerator has said, well, we on time to see the fridge auction. Lads, there's something gone wrong. I don't know who's looking for the fridge auction.
Jim Bruce. Hi, Jim. Welcome along to the show, lad.
Lads,
I hate to disappoint you, but there's never a fridge to be had.
Hold on now, wait there now. No, lads, someone's got this wrong anyway.
Frigid Bidget is looking. Most people will be upset by this, lad, but this is priceless.
Oh, God. Hold on. We have to show you these comments as they come in. Like a fridge. Lads, we're not giving away a fridge. I don't know who said that.
If you're looking for an oven, it's like one in here. It's burnt off me.
Jim Bruce wants to know if there's a silver fridge. It's not now because it's no fridge, lads.
Hello,
Mel wants to know, do we come with the fridge?
Look at this. I'm in your fridge.
Lads, there's tears coming out of my eyes. Who said we were giving away a fridge, Rob?
Who was though? You married?
Oh, Jesus. Who's giving away did you say you were giving away a fridge today?
I tell you, Mel, if you were married to that, like, you'd have to move over, I'd say. Hey, you couldn't walk away, stick, lads. Sure, look, if not, else the cracks might.
I can't keep up with this. Hold on there, wait there 1 second.
I'm in your fridge. That's the best name I've seen in years. Oh,
I can't even get it off the screen. Hold on, where's it gone to?
Oh, Jesus, you couldn't whack it.
Is there a fridge in the studio? No. the studio is a fridge.
Jim Bruce is offering 20 quid. Look at between the goings on with Brexit and everything else, we couldn't be taking sterling.
Are you married, Ro? She wants to know, are you married?
Oh,
Mel Momo.
Hey, Rich wants to know he's got soggy food. He'd look at new fridge.
He wants it to be crisper. She's gonna marry us for the fridge. Right, hold on now. There's something going on, lads. Maybe there's some cross wires with YouTube or something tonight.
I haven't a clue.
Can we see the big fridge you mentioned earlier?
Can you show us the meat?
There'll be more meat on Friday, lads. Don't worry about that.
I'm telling you now, because it's not Good Friday
What's
this week.
We were told
Burgers and chips
this. We were
tonight.
told this is the fridge auction. I don't know who told you that. Someone said they'd give us 20 quid for it. Jim Bruce, look, there you go. Can I have a beer from your fridge? You can indeed. It's a Hellas Lager, and we're giving it away. You have to go and like our Facebook page.
Never mind that. Tell us what page you were all looking at, because I want to see it. This is the right page.
There's something going on, lads. Hold on now. Hold on. Lisa, can you tell us what's going on here? Showing us the meat. What meat, like?
I'm in your fridge, as my mum was a toaster and was married to the cook.
Oh, lads. That's brilliant. There's something. No, there's no fridge auction. We might all lose them now, or whatever's going on. I'm very confused.
You will
lads.
see a great fridge.
What link?
How do you keep your drinks cold in the studio? Well,
We don't. We drink them.
I tell you,
They're drinks.
it's hard to keep anything cold in here.
Lads. Derek.
Yeah.
Lads, this is funny as if. I know it is, Derek, because we don't know what's going on. Did you do something? Our producer out there. He's done something.
Bear with me 1 second.
He's done something. Hold on now. Ro's gone. What's in the... he's getting it out there. Lads, hold on. He's going to show us the fridge now.
Now,
Does the fridge have a light inside it?
for anybody that's came along for the fridge auction,
Maybe it does. I don't know. But we don't have a fridge here, Jim.
this is the cut-off point for the fridge. We are not giving away a fridge. If I can get my hands on a fridge, I'll give it away. But at the present moment in time, we're not giving away the fridge. And before you ask, the saw's not for sale either.
Lisa-
It's the cut-off point.
Lisa wants us to... No, take us to the light, lads. Take us to the light. This is brilliant.
Take us to the light.
And Derek sent us... Oh, no, you did. Thanks, Derek. Derek sent them all to the fridge auction. That's... How much for the saw, bro? Emma Beaver wants to know how much for the saw.
Saw 1, 2 or 3. I've got them all on DVD.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You'll have to let me know. Hello, Lisa Jones.
Lads. Yeah,
Lisa
Delboy.
I'm just looking at everyone's name going, is this a piss take?
Delboy told us this.
Huh?
Delboy told us this. So
us to the fridge.
Yeah. Has something... Tell us.
Bridget said that's a big tool. You should see the teeth on it, Bridget.
Oh, lads. Right, so... we'll have to move on, Ro, because this is getting a bit too much now.
Is there any locals?
Is there anybody out there from Wicklow, lads, that we want to talk to tonight? Anybody?
Says Michael will go on. We'll do a brief chat about next week's show. We don't have much to talk about. Bang! In comes the fridge auction.
Here's Jim. Let's see what Jim says. Watch this, Ro.
Helen McKimber says.
No, Jim says, have you stole the fridge and don't want to show it in case it's ours? No, lads. We're not in the business of robbing fridges.
It's all Derek's fault, says Lisa Jones. Anything to Tom, Lisa?
This is too funny.
Is she?
Swear to God. Huh?
Lisa, anything to Tom?
I don't know.
Green grass at home.
Can you do a McGregor quote with that accent?
Claire McFay.
Hold on.
Great to have you along, because I'll tell you, you're about the only one out there that's not looking for a fridge.
Lads, we have bottles of Hellas Lager on the go. Could you ask for that and we see what we can do, lads? Can you do a McGregor quote, Ro? Emer wants to know.
I will on our next speak out.
He still doesn't know what to say. I do. You do nothing, right? You do nothing.
There's no need to threaten me. I
You
haven't
do
got
not-
a fridge. You're worse than these people on Facebook.
You do nothing with your fridge, right? Get out of there.
Afraid of no one. Not afraid of you. Not
Fight
afraid
you
of
for
ma. I'm not afraid of that either. I'm like a bleeding teeth and I smash your brain.
I can do his out, lad.
Say you would. So would I'm in your fridge.
Lads. Hold on now. Wait, lads. Let's get to the bottom of this. Don't need a fridge here in Scotland. Snow on the ground to keep the beer cold. Great laugh, guys. Thanks very much, Bill. We don't know what's going on here, to be honest, but it's gas.
Jim
It's absolutely
Bruce is
gas.
in Scotland as well. Bitches, everyone's in from Scotland tonight.
Welcome along, boys.
I shot him in the id.
In the id. With what? Not a fridge, anyway.
A peg gun. For those who don't know what a peg gun is, it's a simple end to 2x4, an old U-nail, elastic band, and a closed peg from your washing line. Many windows were put out in the 90s by small pebbles and the likes.
It did happen, lads. It did happen.
We do not condone or sell peg guns.
I get
the price of timber's gone out to the roof.
I'm getting private messages here now as well. I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely a piss take. It must be. Somebody has said Wicked 107.2 is giving away a fridge. We don't have a clue about it.
Refrigerator says, thanks for being great sports, guys. Feel free to join us on Only Fridges.
Onlyfridges.com, lads.
Well, I tell you, we just got...
This is the best show ever.
Jesus.
Oh, lads.
I just
I
tell
forgot
you,
what we were here to do, Ro.
we just got free membership and only fridges. For those of you interested,
I must put that comment up.
I
Hold
have
on
a
there, lads.
Samsung fridge myself.
Oh, lads.
Jim Bruce says there's been a murder.
It has.
Oh,
There's been a murder.
A murder.
There's been a murder.
Yeah, Taggart's best
A
mate.
murder. In
That's-
Scotland.
tell
A
us-
murder up in Scotland.
Tell us where you're all from. Whether
Yeah,
you're here
don't
for a
be just-
fridge or not.
Don't be like, and you can win bottles of beer, lads, if you want that. That's Hellas Lager we're giving away tonight.
I'll tell you one thing, I'd nearly be interested in selling fridges myself. The amount of people that's interested in it.
I got out of the wrong business a few years ago, Ro, didn't I? Huh? We could have had some. Jeez.
And we could have put the beer in it.
It's a Facebook page.
Will my
Jim
ex
says.
fit in your freezer?
Give them a go. Huh? Or her, whatever.
Yeah, now.
Is it a tall fridge or a small fridge? Was he a gnome or a whatever?
Well, it's a freezer. It's
under-counter.
a freezer there, Mel Moo was looking for.
A freezer? Ah, she wants to get it really
It's
cold.
like LV in it ad, remember that?
Ah.
The Scottish boys. Andy! Where's the chaps?
Where's my chaps?
In the freezer beside the V&A. And if you can't find them, look under the rest of the V&A.
I love your face when you do that, Ro. Very
That's why
good.
it's because I'm the rest of the V&A.
Sally Jane, you've been fridged. We have been fridged. Something's
I'm in-
going awry here.
I'm in your fridge. I'll tell you, I'd nearly send you a car bumper sticker because I'll tell you, that's class. He's in Nottingham, or she's in Nottingham tonight. Welcome along.
Emma Beaver's in Liverpool.
How do
All
you
right,
going?
Chuck. All right, Chuck. How you doing? Welcome along. Thanks.
Sally-
Thanks for coming into the show. It's nice.
Sally Jane says you've been fridged.
You have been fridged.
Or frigid.
Patrick Dunn's in Wicklow.
Welcome along, Paddy, a local man. If you've never been to Ireland, for all those people in Nottingham and Scotland.
He can
and-
swing some golf sticks, lads, I tell you.
Yeah, and obviously Mel Momo's a bit further afield because
Yes,
she
she
said
is.
she'd be 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Well, she could be in Arklow.
She could be, because, you know,
There's
she's
not a bus
walking.
coming through Arklow now for 2 hours. So that could be the crack there. But sure, look, wherever you are, lads, if you haven't been to the Garden County of Ireland,
We do our best, Mel. Thank you very much.
Jesus, let me tell you, it's freezing. There's plenty of grass, plenty of trees. You can have a 99, a scarf and a woolly hat on.
Well, lads, you know what? It's only crack. It is only crack.
It is. It's what we're here for.
Derek's after sending me something. It's only fridges. It is a Facebook page or an only. Oh my God! A group dedicated to confusing people doing live feeds as to why people are on asking about random items for sale.
Aye, lads, you're welcome along.
Lads,
that
this is
was
brilliant.
priceless.
We will do
We're
that.
one part of that now.
We love that.
That's deadly.
That is brilliant.
Can I
Let's keep
come
that
have
up.
a tour of your fridge?
You can.
And she's in Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Welcome along from Newcastle.
Newcastle. Is it
All across the water tonight.
Newcastle?
Well, I'll tell you what. When we take our roadcaster on tour next year, and we are,
And we are going across the water, lads.
When we take the roadcaster on tour next year, we get a whole show of groupies in. You can bring your fridges along with you.
Yes.
You can stand in the back. We'll even
We
power them
won't,
up for you.
and we won't be too far away from Newcastle Road, will we?
Sally Jane says, watch out for that mail.
Hold
She'll
on
be
there now.
under your bed waiting for you.
Oh, but Jesus, we wouldn't say no to that now.
Well, I hope she won't have the fridge plugged in because I could not be dealing with the humming.
Listening to that all night.
Uh-huh.
And then
What's
when
your
it cuts out, it
favourite
goes.
humming
What?
What's your favourite humming sound?
The humming bird.
How's it go?
The humming bird, bro.
That sounded like a horse. Jeez, I don't know what humming bird you would be listening. Oh, Jesus, lads.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Well, welcome
Anyway,
along, everyone. You're very welcome.
Welcome
what
to the
happens here on this
to the back
show?
chat. This should be called the Mad Crew Show because it's actually gone bizarre.
Yes, if you're just joining us, check us out on our live feed as well through Mixcloud on
Yep.
Tuesday nights because that's where we do tunes and take the piss out of everybody.
And have an old dance around the kitchen and the fridge. Whatever you want to do, like.
Craig Green,
It'll be
welcome
cool.
along.
Did you get that? It'll be cool.
Are you back on the fridges again?
I am. Sure, don't dare talking about it. Sure, why not?
Oh, so why not?
Oh, there's me, mammy. Hello, Tricia. Hello, Tricia.
All the
Welcome.
gang from Only Fridges. That's
Yeah.
Mix Ma joining in
Yeah.
there.
Hello, mammy.
She might need a new fridge. She got a new kitchen. She's lovely new knobs on. And
Now she wants a
polishes
fridge.
them twice a week. So if you could help out with the fridge, she might polish that too.
To be quite time polishing that. Have a great night, boys. Ah, Mel's off. She's gone. She's going to find the fridge.
I bet she's got an old fridge. She has to defrost it.
The humming isn't Mel's fridge. What is it, Sally? What is it? Let us know. What is it? Hi, Mum.
Did you just say the humming's from the smell of the
No,
fridge?
that's what it says on the screen. Humming is
from Smell's
Is
fridge.
Mel's.
Oh,
isn't
sorry.
Mel's fridge. Oh my God.
I'm in your fridges. Hi, Mum. That's Mick's mum.
Hello.
Patricia, I'm in your fridge.
You want to get out there, Trish, and sort that out?
Yep.
Right, lads, down to serious business. Enough of the fridges. Enough of the fridges.
Let's get down to Wicklow.
So Ro has picked some really cool sound tunes tonight to
Tunes
play that we can get away with on Facebook Live and YouTube.
Theo.
All right, Theo, welcome along.
There's a gang of whores in from Scotland and
Newcastle,
Wales,
Liverpool,
Newcastle, the
whole
whole lot.
lot.
Join us on the local feed here. We're having the crack about fridges. Let us know what fridge is in your house in Wicklow. Tell the gang it only fridges.
Onlyfridges.com.
Yeah.
Lads,
King of Refrigerator says, can we see the fridge? God, you can't.
I think that's the instigator of this whole operation there, Ro.
If there's anybody watching in tonight, we'd appreciate a donation of a refrigerator.
Yeah, to put our lovely Hellas Lager in, because it'll be on its way to some lucky winner now later on.
Do you know what? I think we'll even throw up the only fridges.
I think we should.
On our famous sponsorship
yeah.
wall.
What's he saying? No. Samsung, your only fridge, lads.
Only fridges on Facebook. Check him out. Some crack. Theo, you're
Go for it,
the
lad.
banter. Go back through the comments. Jesus.
This is brilliant. This is.
You're dead right, Theo. Samson is your only fridge.
We thought this was a piss take. It probably is, but sure, look, it's a bit of crack. That's what we're here for.
I tell you, I haven't left much in age. I know he's coming on tired and wrecked.
Yeah.
I
Lads,
tell you, that made my day. Priceless.
right, Ro. What tune you want to play first? Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
Give us a bit of the rattling kind.
The rattling kind.
For all the gang across water, check out the Dublin accent. Have a listen to this. This is what goes on in Ireland of a Sunday.
Hold on, now we'll get our loader up there.
With the Backchat crew, we're here every Thursday. We have a bit of banter. If you've just tuned in, you can also join us on Tuesday nights because we do an old Mad Crew show. We have all the best tunes and we do an old school memory box full of old school music.
So lads, have a listen to this. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Keep it locked.
On the road, a 90 mile an hour on the back of a sulky racer. With the wind in your hair and the reins in your hands and the horses in your favor. You're king of the road. Crack it down on the Sunday morning, the convoy's in full flow. The Gero jeeps, cars and vans and the horse box on the toe. Heading out to the edge of town, there's a big race going down. First nose to pass the 2 mile mark is crowned the king of the road. Remember Chip and Pin and the Indian in the Class A free leg race. When the Chip took the gold on the Mulligan Road, well it wasn't the Indian's day. But the Indian has blood to win, he was bred by the big gang choice. For he sired the foes with the way to go, taking home now many a race. When you're hooting down the road at 90 mile an hour on the back of a sulky racer, the wind in your hair and the reins in your hands and the horse seeing your favor. Yeah, king of the road. Now there ain't no flies on the big noise if there are the paying rent. When the big noise ran, we're in the man and the record he did break. 357 out of June, flat out on a 2 mile stretch. Never beat us or lose or cup up, now we pay your bets. And when you're hooting down the road at 90 mile an hour on the back of a sulky racer, with the wind in your hair and the reins in your hands and the horses in your favor, you're king of the road. Spins and 14 wins from the streamlined Sapphire Man. With a record broke on the rings and roll one morning in the dairy air. Now Thomas Gallagher has left his mark with a fine-bread coloured cob. From the love-hate big noise sapphire crew, all part of the Indians mob. And when you're hooting down the road, I like you while an hour on the back of the sulky racer. With the wind in your hair and the reins in your hands and the horse, see your people. Yeah, king of the road. Down the road, I like you while an hour on the back of the sulky racer. With the wind in your hair and the reins in your hand and the horse, see your people. Yeah, king of the road.
By Jesus, lads, you couldn't whack it with a big stick. That's the Rattling Kind, King of the Road. If you haven't checked him out, you'll get him on Spotify and YouTube. Absolutely top class band.
Lads, you can check him out on Facebook as well. His name is Eddie Sherlock Music, the Rattling Kind. What a tune, lads.
Now,
There's loads more there where that came from. So you can go on, get onto his Facebook page. And as Rose said, Spotify, probably on iTunes. He's probably on everywhere, lads. It's Eddie Sherlock Music, the Rattling Kind. Brilliant, Rob.
my darling better half texted in and just said I look drunk.
Well, we've had quite the start to a show that anybody could possibly want.
Well, do you know what? I would give anything.
Lads, that was brilliant. Let me just clarify what happened at the start of our show when we kicked into Facebook Live. We had a Facebook Live bomb.
I did some crack.
Somebody decided that we were going to give away a fridge tonight. I don't know who. And they said, go to Wicked 107.2, they've got a fridge.
Oh,
It's brilliant. Lads, whoever thought of that,
If you've just
Well
tried
done.
to scroll back through the comments,
it's brilliant, lads. Brilliant.
you
It's
couldn't
called
write the script.
onlyfridges.com.
But you know what? They probably get some bad reactions and stuff, but boy, just
Probably do, but lads,
we welcome them
We
in.
thought that was great.
Oh, jeez, some crack.
We got to say hello to people. Hello, he says, God, I love the Dubliners. Lads, that wasn't the Dubliners. That's Eddie Sherlock.
The Rattling
The
Kind.
Rattling Kind. Check him out. Facebook, YouTube, wherever. Anywhere you want. We got to say hello. Mags is all the way up at Derry. Hello, Mags. What's wrong with you?
Gotta say hello to.
What's wrong with you?
What?
What's wrong with you? You put your head in your hands there.
I'm tired, Mike.
Are you tired?
I am
Alright,
tired.
Okay.
I'll tell you. I'm still trying to get my head around all that. That was an abundance of stuff out of
It was
nowhere.
brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant.
It came out of nowhere.
It wouldn't be our normal show starter, but lads, I was happy you did. That was brilliant.
If you've just joined us, check us out after the show is over at some station or tomorrow. We'll have the recorded version.
You'll find it on Facebook Live and on
Jeez.
YouTube. Brilliant, lads. Brilliant.
First 10 minutes will have you nuts.
The Derry Girls are in row.
Oh, well done. Hello to the Derry
Girls. We hope you're enjoying it. I seen your Easter eggs on Sunday. Looked beautiful. I wouldn't say there's much left of them now. At all.
Now. Hello, Aidan Small. Hello, Philip Redmond. Welcome along to the show. Emma O'Brien, welcome along to the show. Even if I do look drunk.
Lads, it's safe to say.
He's back.
I'm back. Yeah.
At some point it's going to be safe.
It's safe to say we're probably alright now. The old fridges is gone. So we'll get down to serious brass tacks roll.
Gotta say a massive happy birthday to my brother, Shane McFay, out there tonight.
Happy birthday.
Cheers, Shane, for all his help during the week. Again, we will be telling you what this is all leading up to.
Yes.
Tiredness, stress, being away from home.
I was talking to you on Tuesday night on my own on the Mad Crew because Ro was otherwise indisposed. I did tell you he had a big test.
And he did say indisposed, not exposed.
No, indisposed.
Indisposed.
I did say he had a big test. It was like his ABCs and his 10 times tables.
So I wasn't exposed, and it was a big test.
Gotta say hello to. Yeah, she's in there.
Hello, Amanda Brennan.
Hello.
Emma O'Brien thinks it's very funny that I look drunk.
Yes. Lads, coming up on the show, we have Damien Brennan, a Canadian, Irish, or Irish-Canadian, whichever way you want to put it. He's going to be coming up with we done a little interview with him on Sunday.
That's like...
It's here ready to go.
I like to be here.
What's the beer?
Canadian that you can buy in Ireland.
Molson.
Is it not? What's the Canadian beer? Just Canadian.
Well, like, I'm sure Canada just doesn't have one beer. Like
It's here in Ireland in the silver cans.
Molson, Ro. It's called Molson. It's not called in Canada. Like
There's a beer called Canadian beer here.
Molson Canadian beer.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm just telling you, like, you gotta get it right.
Jesus.
You have to get it right, Ro.
Here, Father Edmund over here, lads.
Just-
He'll be giving you
Okay.
a communion next.
I know me beers, you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
me beers.
Make sure text in your middle name so Michael can read them out for you tonight as well. Will you ever stop?
What?
Also, speaking of beers, we've got to say a massive hello to the Wicklow Brewery, who joined us last week.
The Wicklow Brewery have donated a lovely case of Hellas Lager to give away. So all you got to do up to the end of the show tonight is get onto our Facebook page, find the post that we put up about Hellas Lager, Wicklow Brewery. You just got to like the post, comment the post, share the post, and get 3 friends to like our page as well. It's that easy. And you could be in with 12 bottles of Hellas Lager on the way to you.
Now, just to bring you up to date, because I'm reading the comments that's coming in here. DB, no.
No, he's not been on
Not
yet.
been on.
You have not
haven't
missed
it.
anything.
Get the popcorn.
Let me
get
tell you,
the beans.
let me tell you, DB, what's happened here tonight. We got our Facebook Live page bombed by an onlyfridges.com page. Everybody asking for a fridge that was on auction. We don't have a clue what it was. It was absolutely hilarious. We hope it happens again. Being
Oh,
honest.
jeez, some crack.
Yeah, if we could have that every Thursday night, that'd be great.
Kick off the show.
Yeah.
Stephen Kelly, welcome along. Stephen Kelly just purchased himself a brand new recovery truck.
Well done, Stephen.
And he's gone out on his own. So anybody in the rat room or inner areas,
Right,
get in touch with Stephen.
there you go.
We'll get a number for you shortly. He'll be up and running. Another recovery man in the inland part of the country, looking after all the back roads. So for all you hooligans with no tax and insurance, flipping Corollas like there's no tomorrow, Stephen's your man to pull you out of the ditches.
Right, lads. So we're gonna stop chatting and talking and all that stuff. We're gonna put on, because we have some followers of Damien Brennan on. So we're gonna put on the interview we recorded with Damien on Sunday, and then we're gonna come back to you, and we're gonna talk about the competition. If you want to win the beer, you got to do it now. So you just like, share, and comment on the post.
Simple as that. Stop, drop and roll.
We just want to see your name on the post, and if you're in to win, lads, you'll be winning it. That's it.
We're like Liam Teo. We just want to see your name on the post.
That's it. Cheers, lads. We'll drop you in an old prize for a giveaway. Come on, Stephen.
Lovely, Steve-o.
Fair play
Always
to you,
welcome,
buddy. Thank you very much. Right, lads. So we're gonna shut up talking, Ro, and we're gonna let Damien do his stuff. If that's all right with you.
Damien in 3, 2, 1. Please join us.
Yes. Here we go. The show is an Irish Canadian guy, Damien Brennan. Damien, thanks for joining us on the show tonight.
Thanks, Mick.
How are you doing?
Doing grand.
Happy Easter to you.
It is a lovely, lovely sunny Easter over here in Canada, Vancouver.
As here.
Yeah.
So you've a new album out, Shamrock Shore. You've a lot to tell us about it, but you've also a lot to tell us about your past too. You are originally from Ireland. Tell us where you hail from and everything.
Well, I was born and raised in Belfast, and I moved out of there in '76 when the troubles were really bad, down to Bray. So I went to school at Pres Bray, and
Press.
yeah, the rugby school, and educated there, and got in. I brought the traditional music with me, like I was really into the chieftains. I learned the tin whistle first, then the baron, then I got into guitar, and then I got sidetracked with rock and roll and the Beatles and everything. So I did the show band thing over there in Dublin, and then
excellent.
Then I ended up in
any famous names you can name drop?
I met Van Morrison a few times. I'm a huge fan of his. He's a good friend of my brother's, who's also a musician in California. And I met him through, he opened up for Van a couple of times, so I got to meet him. And this is going way back in like the 80s. So, and yeah, I want to meet Paul McCartney, but I haven't, he won't answer my texts, so I've not.
I hate when that happens.
So, yeah. So go ahead.
So you started you cut your teeth in Dublin, plying your trade.
Yep.
And what kind of audience did you have back then?
Well, like I said, I did all the cabaret stuff in the pubs, but then got quite successful with a little band called Sold Out, and we did soul music. And this was just before that movie came out, The Commitments. So we were
Brilliant.
very, very similar to them. Like we didn't have the girls in the band; there was just four guys: sax, drums, and guitar and bass. And then we ended up started up playing around Greystones and Bray, and we did the stables and Greystones. And then we got into the Bag It In. We did that for a while until
You
my
made it.
immigration.
You made it when the
Oh,
bag it in comes calling.
yeah, we thought so. We thought it was great. So
Yeah.
then immigration finally got a hold of me and said, you better come now, now or never." So
Okay.
much to the disgust of the rest of the band,
Oh.
I chose to come to Canada.
And
So
what were you coming over to Canada to do? Did you have something lined up?
well, there's 10 in our family, and a lot of the brothers were over here already, and they were like, well, one brother's in construction, so he said, "I'll give you a job," and basically had a wife and baby then, and
Yeah.
got on the plane and came out. We thought we better just now or never.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
my dad says, I'll see you in 6 months. So 30 years later.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
it was just the excitement. You know what? Ireland then, there wasn't a lot of work then, and and this Canada thing was just eating at me. I just wanted to go and try it out, and it worked out great.
Yeah.
So
And you brought your music with you.
brought the music with me. I started out in an Irish pub, playing every Sunday. So I had a day job, and I worked with my brother, and then I worked in an Irish bar, O'Hare's Pub, owned by an Irish guy, and that was started gigging almost right away, and I've been gigging every weekend since, I think.
And did you find the audience different
Yeah.
from Ireland to How did they respond to your way? I suppose you brought the real Irish.
Well, actually, yeah. Like I said, I played the tin whistle. No one they'd never seen that before in their lives. Were shocked. What is that thing you're playing? Is it a piccolo?
Really?
Or things like that. And, and they pull out the bar and they're like, well, "Who are you?" But the North American idea of Irish music is different than what I'm the purist. Like I said, I'm into the chieftains and all the trad stuff. But their idea of trad music is like the Black Little Band and all those pub songs.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I'm happy to do them if it makes people happy, right? They
course.
love those. So I do all that, and they throw in, like Christy Moore and stuff like that. I just tried everything I can get away with, but I ended up having to speed everything up. I noticed that people here want it faster. And it's not really like anyone from Ireland probably string me up if they heard me do the songs the way I did them here.
Yeah.
But if I was gigging today, for example, but obviously there's no gigs right now, I would be doing the Foggy Do and things like that, and Easter stuff, Easter commemoration stuff.
Yeah.
And even then, it's not the same audience, in other words, but they're appreciative, but they just have a different view of how it's supposed to sound. And not to say that they don't, like I've had gigs with a fiddle player, and we've done like fiddle tunes and, Drowsy Maggie and stuff like that, and a lot of, again, chieftain stuff, and they like it. You can see their toes tapping. They don't know what it is, but they like it.
Yeah, it sounds good and it feels good to them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Excellent.
so, yeah.
And so, when did you start recording, Damien?
I got into recording about. Well, I used to get other people. The album I did, Dear Irish Boy.
Yes.
I paid good money for that and went to a studio. But then with the price of equipment now is a lot cheaper. You can record at home. So
Exactly.
I discovered this amazing software called Logic Pro, and it's recording industry standard recording stuff. So started getting into that, and it's gone awful cheap now. Like there was a time you could not afford it, and then it went down in price. I'm, oh my god, I got to try this. So I started just trial and error, just doing simple recordings at home, and then I got better at it, and got better at mixing. So I built myself a home studio, and that's when it really started to take off. And thank God for YouTube, because I didn't go to engineering school or anything like that, and I wish I knew, like I wish I was properly trained at it. So I just basically trial and error, and YouTube how to do this and how, and this software, like, it does so much that I don't even know what it does. I just make it do what I needed to do for me. For like Shamrock Shore, I did all the instruments on it. I played piano, guitar, tin whistle, bar, and then I sang, and I learned how to do that as a project. So
Brilliant.
I just learned from doing it.
Fair play. Fair play to you.
Yeah, it's fun too. I enjoy it, so that makes it easier.
And the first album, how was that? How was that accepted? How was it received?
The first album was good because it was at the time, it was not long after Riverdance, and Riverdance put Ireland on the map in all over the world.
Yeah,
After Riverdance, they couldn't get enough of it. They loved Irish music, and then all these Irish pubs, they started springing up all over the place. So like McDonald's, they're everywhere. And the, Riverdance really, in the Michael Flatley days, just everyone wanted to hear Irish music, and then I started playing in all the Irish bars around Vancouver. I think I played all of them, and it was a great time. And gradually, that frenzy wore off, but they're still popular here. Irish pubs, you can open one anywhere in the middle of the desert and probably do well. But Riverdance really put us on the map, and it was watching it, it just makes you so proud. Like, especially when you're away from home.
Yeah,
it does.
Well, I do remember seeing the first one when it was in Cork on the Eurovision, and when I seen that, it is goosebumps and hair raising. It's just So I can see why everybody wants a taste of that, and then for it to spread across the world like it did, brilliant. And then to help other musicians like you, then to grow with that, it was perfect timing, I suppose.
It was perfect timing, and I know they modernized the Irish dancing quite a bit to make it more friendly, like world friendlier. You know what I mean? They certain of the. I didn't take Irish dancing in school. I should have, but I know that the traditional Irish dance is a lot different from Riverdance. Riverdance has added a bit of flair to it, a bit more flair to make it more popular. But the work's great, and it's still the traditional dance, but in a more modern form.
I play in a cover band, and I play weddings when we can. We play weddings, and I would say out of the year you would have 3 or 4 weddings that will have a river dance theme to it, that people, they get up and they do a bit of Irish dancing with a selected couple, so it's still huge, and it is a big thing. So a big influence on the world, I suppose.
Absolutely, like it's like put us on the map, and it's good, rightly so, because a lot of people didn't know before Riverdance, and unless you're into that kind of music, you wouldn't pay any attention to it. So it really opened up a lot of doors for a lot of people, and all these little Irish bands start springing up in my locality in Vancouver. And
was that a good thing, Damien, for you, or was it kind of you're in on my patch, or you're
No, it was a great thing. I think
good.
I'm a big believer, and there's competition's great, and variety is great, and it just spreads the word more. I think it's good. I personally could not play the same gigs all the time. I'd get bored. I liked variety. I liked going off doing like I could have played every week at the same places, and I did that actually, and I found it, people get sick of you. And I get sick of myself too. I just tired of doing it. So I like to do like a 1 month here, like one gig once a month, another one here, just all. I did many little ones all over, and then I did weddings too, and private events, and that mixes it up quite a bit, because you don't want to oversaturate yourself everywhere. People will get tired of you, and like it just gets monotonous. It becomes like a job then, and I don't want it to be like a job. I love the music. I love performing live, and we have kind of a funny act as well. We kind of interact with the audience quite a bit too.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so we get that Irish humor out there, and Canadians are very reserved. They're lovely people, but I have to train them to get my humor. They don't have the crack, in other words.
That's the word, isn't it? The crack. That's
crack.
It exactly. Yeah.
Do they still say that word?
They do. Oh yeah, a lot of the time in here, it's if you're not having the crack, you're just not having the fun, and that's what everyone needs to understand. We're not saying anything different. It can be interpreted a lot differently, can't it?
It can, yeah. Over here, especially, crack's a different thing.
So, Fallen was your first album. Am I correct?
That was a little single I released.
It's a little single. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, it was inspired by me Mott. I don't know if you say that still too. Me Mott.
Yeah,
my
we do.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Is that word still used?
It's still used. Yeah. Not as much, but still, the older generation would use it more so. But
I'm going to use it more now.
There you
Anyway,
go.
she's sitting right over here too.
Oh, careful.
Yep. So anyway, yeah, it was just a little romantic song. Kind of wanted to write her a song, so I did. And then, but I was working on the Shamrock Shore thing at the time too. But
Okay.
I have a day job as well, which keeps getting in the way of my music. So
It's terrible, that isn't it?
Yeah,
It's terrible.
So I work Monday to Friday. The good musician hours though, at like 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So you're off at 3.
I
Do a gig
like
afterwards
it.
if you have to. But you know,
like it.
in between, I take my day job seriously too.
Hmm.
And so anyway, I was trying to get this album done in between working
Hmm.
and yeah, life.
Life, exactly.
But
That's
actually,
it.
COVID happening gave me more time.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a lot of musicians will say COVID was a curse and a godsend because it really brought us back to basics and said, okay, you know, a global pandemic, what can we do? We can't do anything that we did before, but we could do a whole lot more, and we've totally revolutionized the way of thinking for a musician, and it's been brilliant. We can see on social media what's going on, and you have the time to sit down and concentrate on what you probably wanted to do for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's opened the door because you have to think outside the box. So, okay, I'm out about $3,000 a month from no gigs. So what do? So well, and people take up hobbies. People are taking up and using social media to think outside the box to do online parties and things like that. I got into more writing. To be honest with you, I was gigging so much. I was just tired. Like I'm a community support worker, so I work with special needs kids during the day. That's exhausting enough.
That is,
And
yeah.
And then, but very rewarding. But it's a day job. And then gigging 3-4 nights a week and driving into Vancouver. I lived outside, so about an hour and a half drive to Vancouver, and you're getting home at 2 a.m. and you're just burnt out. The last thing you want to do is play guitar or write songs. So when that all ended, my creative side started opening up. So, and then I've got a bunch of unfinished songs that I'm working on right now to put together into a new album, all original. But the reason why Shamrock Shore happened is because there's so many Irish songs I wanted to record from growing up, and I wanted to do a CD for my little brand new granddaughter, and I wanted to have some hand to her to keep and send back home to everybody back home as well. So the COVID did actually it wrecked a lot of things, but it also opened up new avenues as well.
Okay. The new so Shamrock Shore, you have an original on that. Is this the song you're talking about?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. What's it called?
It's called After Clontarf. So I'm fascinated with Irish history and Brian Boru, and this is what it's about, Brian Boru. And it was originally, I just wanted to do some sort of soundtrack thing for a movie. I wanted to do something to send off to this. There's a place that wanted soundtrack for film. So I started out doing that, but I kept getting to this Viking thing and this Irish, that era of Irish history, so the 10th century, and fascinated with Ireland's history. So I thought, no, it's my little dedication to Brian Boru. And then by sheer accident, my Mott, my girlfriend, she's a flight attendant, but she's down. She's not flying right now, again, due to COVID. So because of that, I was able to meet her, and turns out she's a great voiceover person. She has a great voice. Yeah. And so I got her to I did my own voice on it, and I didn't like it. I didn't like my own voice on this. So I asked her to try it out, and it sounds great. So we put that together. It's a very short track. It's just a little extra. But it's just a little tribute to Brian Boru and the Battle of Clontarf.
Ah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So we've a few classics on the album, but an original to listen out for.
Yeah.
You said you're working on a newer album as well.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Have we anything to say about that, or is it still in the making?
Still in the making. It's about 15 songs that aren't finished, and they're just. You know what? I have to figure out what genre it is yet, because it's definitely Irish folk. But like I said, I'm the youngest of 10, so I grew up with inheriting a bunch of Beatle albums. And my parents listened to Dean Martin and Perry Como, and then I had the trad stuff. Everything's in my head. So
you've a mixed, jumbled up mixture that you want to put down.
Yeah, I might have to do 2 separate ones with different genres, because a lot of it's like really McCartney sounding. Like, where the hell did that come from? And then there's Christy. I'm a big Christy Moore fan, so there's a lot of it like that. So I might have to do 2, or but I definitely want to keep the tin whistle in there and more bar on drum, and I might even bring a fiddle player in for it as well. So because it'll definitely it'll be a folky one, but also like I said, I've listened to the Beatles. I'm a Beatle nut, so there's probably some McCartney influence in there as well.
Excellent. So what stage of kind of COVID is that in Canada? Will you be back out gigging ready soon, or no?
Well, what happened there recently was they kind of lifted the regulations a little bit, but then it spiked again. So now we're back.
Same as us here. Yeah. Seems to be a pattern that just keeps going. So
yeah, I got some musician friends still playing, but very, very limited. They're behind plexiglass screens, and they're being right now. You can only go on a patio in a bar, and only with your immediate family, and only spread out. So, and the musician has to be away over somewhere else. So it's kind of weird, but there's only a few people I know are playing right now. So everyone's recording and doing what I'm doing, just getting their creative side out.
Well, I will imagine in about a year we're gonna have an influx of music. We're just gonna be amazed with everything that's gonna come out in the next year. So we'll look forward to that. At the minute, how can we get your album? We have a little link going across the bottom of the screen. Tell us.
Yeah. That little link it's called Share Now, but you can go on iTunes or what's the other one? Spotify, and it's on Amazon. It's even on YouTube. So you type in Damian Brennan, Damian.
Yep.
And you can find it there quite easily. But that little link just brings you directly to everything, where you can listen to it for free, like listen to a sample, or you can download it, stream it. So I'm assuming everybody over there has the same issue, like Apple, iTunes.
Yeah, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music. So we should get it in the same format.
Oh yeah. I got my nephew and Bray to test it out. I said, hey, click on this and see if it works. He said, yeah, it works. So,
brilliant, perfect.
Yeah,
excellent.
And
well, hopefully you'll have a lot more fans from Ireland after this interview once it goes out. So hopefully so. Damien, thanks for talking to us today. I wish you the best of luck. Let us know about the newer album when it comes out. We'll definitely give you a plug and have you back on.
For sure. Thanks so much.
No problem. Great.
Hi to everybody in Ireland and Bray. You remember me?
I'm sure they do. Damien. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon, all right?
All right, Mick. Cheers.
Thank you.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Bye-bye.
Son.
Dublin, the year 1014. Brian Boru, High King of Ireland, was victorious after the Battle of Clontarf against a massive Norse army led by Sigrid of Orkney. While praying in his tent, Brian was slain by a fleeing Viking by the name of Bruder. After the battle, Brian's body was taken to its final resting place in the city of Armagh. The Battle of Clontarf was an event in Irish history that broke Viking domination of Ireland forever. Brian Boru became a national hero of Ireland, and his legacy lives on.
That's Damien Brennan from an album called Shamrock Shore. That's the Lonesome Boatman.
Proudly promoted here on our Back Chat show every Thursday night. We do this. It's all things local. From both far and home.
Thanks to Damien for that tonight. Thanks for taking the time to record on Easter Sunday with us. Fair play to you, Damien. Thank you very much.
What a tune.
And the best of luck with the album coming out. I know you've got people over here in Ireland and worldwide rooting for you, so we'll talk to you soon.
Very hard song.
It is indeed.
To cover.
Ro, are you ready for this?
I am ready. Check it out.
Lads, we've got something there to give away.
Check it out. For those of you who've just joined us tonight.
Tonight has been the officialist, the most craziest night we've had on Backchat so far.
We kicked off our show. We got absolutely bombed by, as you can see right along the bottom here,
onlyfridges.com, lads.
It's some crack. If you haven't seen their page,
check it out.
They're on Facebook. They basically are a group that just check out live feeds.
Hold on up there, Ro, will you?
Have the crack and simply just bombard people's live feeds with comments about fridges. If you haven't seen the comments, scroll back up along if you've just joined us. The crack is only mighty. So tonight, for Only Fridges, we're giving away this free box off a fridge.
A free box off a fridge, lads. We can do that.
Show a fridge, but we can give you the box off one. So if you know someone with a fridge and they're looking to give it away, we have a box for it to go in. For the lads at Only Fridges.
Only Fridges, lads. It's brilliant.
You couldn't whack it.
Hold on, we have to go up to through the old comments here now. 1 second.
Free fridges for everybody in the audience. So there you go. That's for the Only Fridges page.
Simon Murphy says, "Fridge over troubled water." Brilliant.
Jesus, lads.
Hi guys, Martin Woodhill says, and he also says, "Ice, baby." It's all coming out tonight, lads. Brilliant.
Big hello as well to Finton, who's just texted us to say thanks very much. A beautiful interview. Thanks, lads. No bother at all, Finton.
No problem at all. We enjoyed it.
Anytime. We'll be back in touch with Finton over the next few weeks. More music coming up on our shows from him. We got to say a massive hello to Caitlin, Nicole, May, Lomas.
Oh yes.
How do?
Sally Jane, free fridge now. Were you teasing me before?
She anything to baby?
Might be.
The Rod Stewart.
You may ask Rod, yeah. You may ask Rod.
Straight in. Mark Walsh, Eddie Marner, Patricia O'Neill.
Free fridges, you tease.
All the gang, Mark Walsh again. Jesus, lads, are all welcome. Bartal, welcome along to the show.
King Fridger, we know your game and we love it. We want to be a part of it. It's brilliant.
It's deadly.
How do we get involved more?
King Refrigerator, welcome back to the show.
What a pair of legends, Stu Smith. Happy birthday.
Some crack.
I don't know who we're saying happy birthday to. There you go.
So if you're just joining us tonight, this is what we do on Thursdays. We talk about all things local, and then we have the guys from Only Fridges who absolutely flaked us out with a heap of comments on fridges.
Absolutely brilliant, lads.
If you're from the local area and you're trying to figure out what's going on about the fridge, it was just a piss take, and we absolutely jumped on board with it because the crack was mighty.
I just checked out their page during Damien's interview, and they got us lovely. Nice big screenshot, but they said the lads were some crack. Great sport.
It was deadly. So big thank you to them for promoting us, and we will gladly promote you. That's what it's all about.
I did join you, Sally. I joined you, so I'm on there. So I'll be part of the fridge crew. I used to deliver fridges in my previous life, so I kind of have a connection to them, Ro.
Say that name again.
Onlyfridges.com.
No, that girl's name.
Sally Jane.
That's alright. I just said Sally.
No, Sally. There's an E in there.
As in Mustang.
Ro, let's see. He wants to see the fridge box again.
1 second.
Hold on there. We just get it.
1 second.
Hold on.
Here it is.
Free fridge.
Onlyfridges.com. Check it out. The lads are over there just pegging fridges like there's no tomorrow. Broken fridges, small fridges, big fridges.
This is brilliant, lads. Brilliant. Well done. Right. Back to brass tacks.
So, for those of you been wondering why I'm so tired looking, my better half is telling me I look drunk.
Yep.
And the crack is mighty.
That's not me. That's his actual.
That's
his actual better half there.
We like the tunes. That's my better half, not Mick.
Your actual
He
better
just
half.
tells me I look awful whenever I meet him.
I don't.
You don't have to say
I don't.
So, we decided to pick ourselves up a roadcaster so that we could take Wicked 107 on tour.
A big, massive roadcaster.
And so that we can do gigs on the green.
Gigs on the green with Jimmy Reed.
And also, if you want to get involved as a musician or anything like that, we're going to tell you how to do that in a couple of minutes when we come back to gigs on the green. So, the roadcaster wasn't necessarily bought for us, but it is belong to our proud sponsors, SKC Providers. And they will gladly give us the use of it. So, because I work there and because I'm on this show with Michael, I had no option. But you go
He had no option. He had no option.
No option.
No one else could have done it. Only Ro.
And get this.
Yep.
Truck license. And for those of you out there, especially the people in County Wicklow, I would definitely advise it because today I passed.
Well done, Ronan!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, having said that, I won't lie to you.
Go on.
You think, jeez, I'd love to do that. There's a lot in it and all that. And there is a lot in it.
Tell everyone about it, Ro.
So there's a huge amount in getting it started and getting going. You have to do a theory test, and the bottom line to all of this is, it's in a normal situation, it's quite easy, right?
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense of getting going. But because of the way the current things are with COVID-19, all the offices are shut. The NDLS offices are shut. You have to go and get appointments. You have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do the other. And so basically, you have to go online, you have to do your theory test. Then you have to come off that, you have to apply for your learner permit. You get your learner permit, you have to apply for your test. But if you want to drive a truck professionally, you have to also apply for your CPC test.
Yes.
Then you have to get a medical.
Yes.
And then that's when you have to get
How did you pass a medical?
I went in.
You're falling apart,
Oh,
bro.
just the perfect time. I went
Jeez.
in. The doctor looked at me. She done her job. She said, Jesus, you're looking as good as ever, Mac. Off you go.
Does she need glasses? She needs to go to specs out.
Oh, no, she done the eye test now.
Oh, jeez.
She done the eye test now.
What, through Coke bottles or what?
No, she said, look, have an owl go out the door there. Tell me what you see.
Exit.
And when you see it, say it.
Exit.
And I said, Jesus, that'll do rightly.
Get
and
out.
Off we went. So, anyway, we got my medical and we got everything done. Now, this is where it comes around to the one-on-one situation.
Go on.
And the local business situation. So, I'm out there, I'm looking for a qualified instructor in our local area. And for those of you who live around Wicklow Town, you will always see that there's that big white Scania driving around with the L plates on it.
Yeah.
Now, just to get the thing started off here, because I have to elaborate on this before I promote this man's business.
Go on.
If you see a big white Scania or any other training vehicle in this town, I can't speak and say it highly enough. Let's give way to that vehicle, because you never know the minute that a man or a woman could be doing their test, tipping around, and if you just hold back, just give that 2 or 3 seconds, minutes, whatever it takes to let them round that corner, they could sail home with their licence.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was looking for that qualified instructor. Before talking to ample people, told me there's only one man to go to.
Go on.
And that man in particular is Mr. Noel Davis of ND Training Services in Wicklow Town. Now, I would have known Noel on and off over the years, seen him around town, seen him doing it, and I would have been one of the very people to drive down the street and not even bat an eyelid, not give a shite, and just pull up alongside and block the road, not even thinking.
Of course, yeah. You didn't want a truck in front of you, did you?
Correct. So, I ring Noel, I say, this is the crack. I have to get my old learner permit. I'm ready to rock.
And he went, oh, you're the lad that used to drive in front of us, block the whole side. Oh, yeah, now you want to do.
In fairness to him, he takes everybody at face value. He says, come ahead. I have an owl session there. I can take you out tomorrow. There's a free slot, because things are also major difficult for that man and anyone else in the training around town, because between COVID, the risks, the cleaning, the hygiene, the sanitisation, the use of his truck, everything that goes with it, it's a job in its own before he even starts off in the morning. So he says to me, come in, I know you're raring to go, we'll get you out, we'll see how you fare out.
Yep.
Straight in. There was no you have to do this, you have to do that. There was nothing there. He said, can you drive the truck? Are you aware of surroundings of a lorry and everything else? And I said, sure, you know me, I'll give it a go.
Up for an old laugh.
So Noel says, there's no point in holding anyone back. Let's get you out there, see how you do, take you around. Now, I'm not going to give the ins and outs of that man's job, because that's what he's there to do, and I certainly can't give you any information properly, because I'd be only false advising.
Yeah.
However, I did take on everything that man told me. From start to finish, I have to say, every single thing he said to me, is what got me through this morning.
There you go.
So, you're wondering why I'm tired this week.
I am, Ro.
I not only done the driving test, I done the CPC course. And for those of you that are starting out into driving, into big rigs, you have to have your CPC to drive professionally.
You just have to have
Not
it.
everybody has to have it, but
You have to.
you have to if you want to drive professionally. It's a good thing to have. So, I signed up to do my test and my CPC on the one day.
Yeah.
Takes nearly 9 weeks from the day you book it to get that actual test.
Right.
Because it's all done online and blah, 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 blah. So, I get my test day. I'm all excited. I've 3 weeks notice.
Like a giddy little kid with
Yeah.
a bottle of Fanta,
I'm
all
ready to
fizzed
rock,
up.
Ready to rock. Toot on the air horn. Let me up at it. I'm
Yeah,
ready
yeah,
to
yeah.
go. I'm ready to go. I ring Noel. I say, this is it. This is that. So he drops this, he drops that. And he has to tell me there's 8 people on the same week. 8
people.
8 people on the same week. Now, bear in mind, people are saying, Ash, go out that you test 8. You wouldn't test 8 in a day. There's not a hope of it.
So how long is the
I've been
test?
there.
So you rang me at 7:15 this morning.
I was getting prepped. So I'm coming up to it.
Go
So
on.
anyway,
Sorry.
I'm telling him, I said, I need to get out, I need to get out, I need to get out. He was willing to give up his bank holiday at some stage throughout the day to take me out. Anyway, we agreed on Tuesday evening. So, Tuesday I go to work, we're doing the day's work, I'm training, I'm doing my CPC questions, I'm studying all weekend. The questions aren't going in. 2 of the colleagues that's working with me, the questions aren't going in.
Just not going in.
So we started off questioning one another. It was great. We all got there and we started to learn all the answers off by heart and stuff like that. I'm hitting out with Noel and he goes, no, you're doing a 2 textbook. Your man's not going to come on, are you? You need to do this and this. And he has his way of talking around you. I'm not making that out to be simple, so don't take it that it's a piece of piss and you'll walk through, because you won't without the right training. Puts you at ease, puts you at comfort, takes you around, nails your driving down. That's the big one. Talks you through everything. Gets you to do this, gets you to do that, gets you to do that. We stay back late on Tuesday night. The lads here were doing all day.
The night you left me on my own doing a show.
Yes, that's why. We stayed back late last night.
Yeah.
And we done it all again. So this morning, and I'm not one for getting hyped up, you know me.
I know you're not.
So this morning I'm sitting there, I'm chilling, I'm relaxed and everything else at 5:30 because I can't
In the
sleep.
have you've seen that time in
Now,
the morning?
I'm
have you?
telling you, alright, when my alarm
You
clock
know
goes
that time
off,
exists, do you?
when my alarm clock goes off, it's the closest thing to a row you're ever going to get in your life. I literally do be ready to cry.
You'd be like a lad on Holy Fridges trying to get it out the door, would you?
This morning, the alarm didn't even get the chance to go off.
Jesus.
I wasn't even getting wound up.
You were waiting for it to go off. like.
5:30 being lying there. Right, up,
Yep.
get prepped for this, coffee in, blah, 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 to this, to that, and the other.
Yeah.
I met the man at 8 o'clock this morning, just like you met him at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He says, this, and this. Relax, don't stress, we're going out, we're going to do it. So we do my pre-test, comes around, put you these. I'm ready for my CPC walk-around test. I ace it. Your man says to me, happy days, bang, 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 bang. Sign it off, you've got it.
Oh,
He says,
that was only half the job though, Ro.
only half the job, but you know what happened to me?
Go on.
And it only ever happens to me. He says,
It's a conspiracy, isn't it?
he says, do we have a full license there? I said, no. I'm doing my test. He says, oh great, when? I said, now.
What?
Yeah, I said, now. No. You've cancelled that. I said, I haven't. So anyway, it was nobody's fault. What happened was something got mixed up in the world of the cloud. on the IT
that
gadget
bloody
garden.
cloud.
That cloud shot me. And after a bit of hoodoo and jargon and everything else,
The
we
hoods and
finally
the
got
hoods and the
going a half an hour late. Now bear in mind, this man has 8 tests on this week.
Yeah.
So as soon as I get back, he's an hour's pre-test with somebody else, and he's gone again to do another lesson and another test.
It's
and
fair
another
play,
test,
you know.
Another test. So I go out, I go in, I do my questions. I'm sitting there, you know, that. Get it into the head. The man says, right, off we go on the lorry. Now, all of this, including what Noel has to do, every time he takes you, you have a mask on.
Yeah.
The windows are down.
Yeah.
He's to sanitise the steering wheel, the dashboard, the gear stick, the gear lever, the handles, the door handles. No matter what you touch,
Right.
and he touches, he has to sanitise. We're up in the lorry.
Yeah.
We're heading off out the road. I do my test. I'm not going to get into it. I come back. I walk in, and the man says a couple of things, and then he went, the main thing is you passed.
Hey!
Well, lads, I'll tell you.
Up the rocks.
I won't lie to you, because the reason I elaborate on the part of where everything got lost in the cloud and I got cancelled and everything else. If that man, Noel Davis, hadn't been there today with me, there'd have been a whole heap of Gansey down the inside leg of my trousers. I was stressed, I was fuming, I was ready to dip my head in the sea to freshen up. I was just off the limits. Calms you down, preps you, sets you ready for your test. You won't fail. Look them up, ND Training Services in Wicklow Town. It's like going cruising with your best mate. It's just the easiest road to take. He'll just tip you along. He'll tell you this is wrong, that's wrong. He'll test you on it the next day. He'll test you on it the day after. And if you don't get it, he won't be long about telling you. But when you do have it, and he will let you know when you have it, that's the day you're ready for your test. And I got mine today. So a big thank you to Noel Davis from ND Training Services.
Well done, Noel. Big round of applause. Boola Bush.
And I can tell you now, and getting back to the whole point of what I'm saying.
Well, hold on before you do that. Someone would like to say, well done, Ro.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
Mammy Tricia has said, well done, Ro.
But I have to say, when you're cruising around town, if you see Noel in the Scania truck, the white one there, cruising around the town, and you're probably wondering, geez, that joke's up now straight. He is out doing a job, and that job is training people how to do their lessons and for their tests. And remember, it is stressful when you're up there running a big rig up the street that you've probably never driven before. So move over, bear a bit of time, give somebody the space to do it, and help somebody out.
So, Ro, getting on from, you passed your test.
Passed my test.
Congratulations, by the way.
I just want to highlight
I'll give you a big
thing.
hug only.
I just want to highlight one thing.
Yeah.
Not only did I notice the people holding back today, but you know why they're holding back?
Why?
Because the half of these people have done their training with now, and they're on the same seat as I'm in now.
See, there you go.
And when you're going up that street with him, they're going, oh, I know the crack. Hold
Yep.
back, let that man across. So, come at me. You have a question.
So, now that it's all in the bag,
Yes.
and
Me Roy Cropper.
you're right, Cropper, what's the crack? Where do we go from here?
So the crack is, I have to, I'm still can't legally drive on my own,
Right.
but I'm getting my lessons, or I'm getting my license. I've applied for my license. I've got my CPC. Everything's ready to rock. The truck is ready to go. I'll be hauling out.
Yep.
You wouldn't know where I'll be after. I'll be like one of the big rig truckers. Toot toot, bump bump,
Good man.
crack. I'll have me check shirt, me Levi's jeans, me cowboy boots on.
Noel has left you an out comment there. Well done, Ronan. Congratulations from Noel at ND Training Services.
Noel,
Well done to you, Noel.
well done to
for
you.
getting that lad through it. I don't know how you put up with him.
I'm telling you
Fair
now,
play to you.
I can't say it. I can't speak highly enough of the man. If you're willing to do anything, and it's not just truck lessons, car and trailer, or jeep and trailer, should I say, or car and trailer, just to do your trailer license, basic car testing, anything you want to know or get involved in with CPCs, training, safety, anything like that, give Noel a shout. He's the man that knows it all. Absolutely top of the range. Top
you go.
of the range. Thank you very much, sir.
Patrick Dunn says they may widen the N11 for you, Ro. He's not happy with that.
I hope that's to do with the truck, Paddy,
truck.
and not the fact that I might have an old trucker's belly
Was
in
that?
a week or two's time.
Yeah, is that what comes with the old truck now?
No, because I'm on the old fitness program with Kelly.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
I'll be perched up there on the new modern day trucker. I'll have me bar aboard seat.
Nowley McFay says a bit of Tommy Coyne is the DJ.
Oh, Jesus, huh? Good man, Nolly Mac.
Leon says she can't wait for the antic of the two of yous on the road, but she also said before that, Ro, so we have to highlight this because you've something planned for the summer for us. She says, so me and Ro's better half are rock and roll widows again for the summer. So explain, what's going to happen, Ro?
Jesus, wait, I tell you, there's not a roadcaster in the world that's gone out without groupies.
Well, there you go, Leon, now.
So this is what we're telling you.
Yep.
Just to elaborate on what she said there.
Yep.
This isn't about getting out there for the rock and roll. This is families. We want families. We want people out there back when things get going again.
Communities.
Yes. We're going to hit up communities. Obviously, we'll be
Groups.
checking and making sure all's above board.
Of
and
course,
following
of
safety
course, of
guidelines.
course,
and
of
going
course.
through the whole rigmarole terms and conditions
I'll
apply.
have me rag and me sanitizer and everything, and me gloves, me hat and everything.
Fire
yeah.
extinguisher, stop, drop and roll.
Just
you know
in
yourself.
case, yeah. The ABCs and all that.
Yeah. And what we're going to be doing is we'll be taking a roadcaster on tour. Now, what we will be doing is we'll be coming to a local common community area in your area, such as Parkland, Greenland, somewhere where a decent amount of people can gather.
Socially distant, of course.
Socially distancing, enjoying a couple of drinks. And what we plan to do is there will be no entrance fees. There will be no crazy mad, you have to sign up to this or anything like that. Each time we attend these areas, we will be offering it out to 3 local charities from that exact local area. They will come along on the day and they will bring their buckets or collections with them. They will simply browse around, chat to people, talk to people, help out with different reasons for and against with what you've got or what they're helping with. For instance, if we offer Wicklow Cancer support to come along with us, they will be there to help on the day, and they'll also have speakers and a couple of the volunteers that do the trafficking and the hospital runs and all the things that Wicklow Cancer support do.
But the best thing about it, lads, is we're going to have music and a bit of crack.
So you'll have live music, fun. You will have DJs, you will have bands, you will have solo artists, you will have us two Egypts running the whole lot of doing the MCing on the day, having a bit of crack. We will have competitions, we will have our sponsors backing us on the day.
Might have an old sticky bun too.
And sure, do you know what? There might even be a bit of jang in the middle of it.
Oh, Jesus.
So what the whole idea of this is, just like our show, we will be asking our sponsors to give something to us to give away on the day of the live gigs. And when we attend the live gigs and you come along and attend them with us, there will be no entrance fees. But all we will ask is that the general public donate to the lovely charities or organisations that will be collecting from
on the day.
A local area on the day. So everybody gets to donate something in a good cause. We get to donate great music along with the musicians for a good cause. And the sponsors, they get recognised and they get out there. And who knows?
I think it's something you can agree on, that we all will need this once the summer rolls around. We've had a tough old winter. We've had a tough old 12 months, in fact. So I think, it's time we move on from all of this stuff.
Picture the open green area in your town. There's a stage there. The lads are up. The tunes are pumping away there. There's a bit of local music, solo artists, musicians, bands. You're chilling in the sun, having a few beers with family, friends, or my body if you want. It doesn't have to be
whatever you want.
Come along and get a 99.
With a flake in it.
Trying to do
is Paddy's coming down to get a flake in his, remember?
Last year we done a massive event with Wicklow's Grow to Mow. It was a group of 9 local lads. 8, 9, 8, 9, 9 and John Snell became Councillor John Snell. We had him on last week. He became number 10 to shave his head. The lads basically grew their hair as long as they possibly could until the pubs were to reopen. Just as well they didn't carry it on because...
Sure, they'd have wigs down to their knees now at this point.
Standing on it at this stage.
Yeah.
So in fairness to them, they had a good few pound raise, so we jumped on board. We organised the event. Everybody social distance on the day. We played some tunes, we shaved some heads, and we had right crack. And I don't know the exact total figure, but I know it was over 5,000.
And it was the lads from Eclectic Barbers were there on the day doing the, remember that?
That's
Eclectic,
right.
That's right.
Top of the range, yeah. And they're in Wicklow Town. So likewise, this year, the lads in the barbers are suffering. Businesses are suffering. Everybody's suffering from all this pandemic carry on. It's a whore of a jargon, but we have to obey by the rules, and it's working for everybody's from what we hear and what we see.
Yeah, we're trying to stay safe, and everyone's doing their best to know. But
so we're going to bring back, as best we can, and as much as we're allowed to do, a bit of normality.
Yes.
So look forward to it. We'll keep you up to date in the coming weeks.
And if you want to, if you want to get involved with it, lads, just drop us a line. Let us know if you, any way possible you want to get involved, or either be a charity, a volunteer, a helper, or you have a business that you want to put forward and promote for it, lads. It's all open to the floor. You can do what you want.
If you're sitting at home and you feel that you can't give anything towards this, you certainly can. Look out your window. If you know a decent, suitable area that's big enough to house a couple of people, not house, it's an open out event.
He has to get his
if
words right.
If you know a spot there with no roof on it. No, if you know a good, decent green area, parkland area, be it in an estate or surrounding area to you, let us know, because we're going to be looking for places from North Wicklow to South Wicklow and all the way inland, the whole county. And you know what? We may even go further.
You never know, lads.
Because it'll be strawberry season in Wexford.
Oh, be the
and
Lord.
And the Lord Lantern, I do love a
strawberries and cream.
Oh,
strawberries and cream. Strawberries and cream. Sorry. Got excited thinking about the strawberries. I thought about strawberries and cream.
So yeah, that's the plan. Bit of crack, bit of banter. It's going to be going on all summer long. We'll keep you up to date with where our locations are going to be. It's a free event. All you do is donate to that charity, whatever the charities are today. You get great music, great laughter. Bring along your own beers, drinks, wine, my waddy orange, bag of potatoes, sliced pan and a batch and a sugar loaf or whatever.
Well, lads, what I tell you, we've got the venues flooding in already. Mammy Trish wants it in Darrell Park, so she does. No problem. No problem.
No.
Why not?
Nothing but double yellows.
Nothing with double
And
yellows.
I have to abide by the safety rules. I'm only fresh out of training.
Nothing with... Oh, jeez.
On the double yellow.
Oh, he's a hard man now to deal with, lads. Jesus Christ.
So if you know an area near you with no double yellows.
No double yellows.
No, look, we'll get in touch with the councils in your area.
Yeah, we will, of
we'll
course.
find out what's going on.
And we'll say once everything's permitted and where we can park, what we can do, can't do, we'll make sure it's all kosher and above board. So, lads, that's it. Simple as.
Shout outs to the big Swaz tonight. Welcome along.
Hello,
Great to have
Swazzy.
you. An old fellow DJ of ours. He's trying to get Johnny Dunn involved. Now, for those of you that don't know Johnny Dunn from your local butchers in the main street in Mick Ro town, when it comes to slices and fillets,
Jesus, man.
you'd swear the man went down a bit of Stanley, is that clean? I'm not cutting you. Now, the meanest butchers in town is that man Johnny. And when I say mean, I mean the cuts are mean and lean.
Oh.
Cheapest chips. Doesn't sell chips, but he sells buds as far as I know.
I think he does actually.
Your own chips. You know what I mean? There's always... Do you ever go past the butchers? Do you ever go past Derek Dunn's in the street, right? You get the waft.
Yeah.
Nothing's cooked, but you're getting the waft.
No, but it's just the mate.
Isn't it?
Yeah. But he doesn't only just do, you know...
Big
the
shout out
cooks.
to all the vegetarians. Hello.
This
You
is
can
a-
check out Kelly's Fruit and Veg in Mick Ro
This is
town.
a full denomination.
Almost up beside Johnny Dunn's Butchers. There you are, lads.
It's right on the same road, lads. Just up and down, up and down. You can get your meat, you can get your veg.
Shop
Jesus.
local, lads. Shop local.
Yeah, keep her all in the ring, lads.
Telling you now, if you're a meat eater yourself, the missus or the fella's a vegetarian, send them into Kelly's, tip on up to Johnny's, get the mate. That's... Oh, Jesus, I tell you, you'll have a full boot going on.
Ah, Ro.
Big close the spot.
Ro, I have to stop you. Samsung wants to know, is there any fridges here? No, they're all available on onlyfridges.com if that's where you want to go. Unless you want to get a fridge box. We have that here.
Bear
Ro.
with me. Bear with me. There she is. For all the gang at Only Fridges, anyone that's just joined us tonight, check out that page on Facebook.
Only Fridges.
Some
Only
crack.
Fridges,
Some
lads.
crack. Basically
You
what they
have
do
the
is they
crack.
jump on board, they bomb live feeds like ourselves, they wind everybody up about free fridges, they have the
Oh,
banter,
shit, the fridge gone.
and it's just good crack. It's a bit of laughter. It's a page that's not too serious. It's a bit of banter like ourselves. They're only out for the shits and giggles.
That's it, lads. That's it.
Stephen Clark, welcome along to the show. Anyone else that's watching in, welcome along to the show. Let us know where you're from, where you're at.
So that's the other thing we need to tell you about tonight. We're
The
giving
Wicklow people.
We're giving away a Wicklow People to this week's and last week's edition. It's great for mopping up stuff to fall on the floor.
Firefighters battle 3 serious fires.
Can you tell us more about that,
I'd have
Roman?
thought all fires were serious. Would you not, Michael?
Well, not the one in the house when you've got the fire guard up against it.
There's another thing that Mr. Davis has done from ND Training Services. All the local firefighters.
That's right.
Two of them went home with their
exactly.
test this week.
There you go.
Fair play to them.
There you go.
So I can't because there's a lot of reading on it. But look at you, there was a burst of serious fires. If you want to know about them, grab the Wicklow People.
Just go by the Wicklow People, lads. There's everything in it.
What else have we got? Gardaí were very busy over the Easter crowds that gathered. Now,
Now, Ro.
fishing vessel needs assistance. Lifeboat got thrown out there.
I
during the
did
week.
saying that. Big bang, bang, boom, boom.
Big shout out to all the gang on the lifeboat. Top job, fair play to yous. Always love the volunteers. Big massive hello there to Maura Burke.
Hello,
who,
Maura.
got a lovely picture with the replica of the Champions League and the Premier League trophies. Oh, woman Maura.
Well, I hope they were washed down after it.
Oh, and it was a golden
COVID
birthday
and
bash
all
for
that.
Maura. Maura. Jesus, Maura, fair play to you. 90th birthday.
Ah,
Happy
lads.
birthday, Maura.
There you go. 90 years
Fair
young.
play to you. Local Gardaí present Easter gifts to care homes. Powerful. Powerful. Can't go wrong with a bit of chocolate. We mentioned there last week Robert Jameson, your local tree surgeon in Rathnew there, done a top of the range job on the port.
I drove through it the other day.
See ya?
Jesus, savage.
Absolutely
Savage.
spotless. No chemicals involved.
Savage, lads.
Now, this brings me on to a picture I have seen in the paper. I've been trying to get in touch with him, as has Michael. We will try and get in touch with him for next week's show.
Yes.
Lads, we have to bring it up. Now, there's two local people in this town
you wanna
that are
handle
all about giggles and laughs,
Oh, yes.
right?
Yes.
And that is Noel and Alice Stafford. Now, we all know them. They're a great crew. They take every bit of banter there is going. They brighten up people's days. They're having a bit of laugh. They're singing a few songs and they're having the crack. Now, late last week, Noel had to put up a post on his Facebook about an awful, malicious, targeted message that was sent to both him and Alice
Yes.
through a false Facebook page. If you're watching in tonight, do you know what it is? You're only a gobshite, whoever you are that's sending in messages. Because them two people are no different to ourselves. They're coming on, They're having a bit of crack. They're giving you an alternative to watching the same show on the TV every night of the week. So, for all the people that promoted Noel and Alice and all the people that backed them on Facebook, we want you to know that we back you as well.
100%.
Keep doing what you're doing. People love the crack. And for those of you that don't like it, don't watch it.
Don't watch it. Simple as.
Get off their page and don't be bothered with it. Leave the people alone. They're having the crack. They're having the banter. And I know when you go live, same as ourselves, it doesn't suit everybody.
No.
It's grand. But there's nobody forcing you to watch it.
Exactly.
So feel free, by all means, to vent yourselves. Text into us. Send on your messages to us.
Send your venting to us, lads.
Send us late to
We
life
don't
out
care.
of us, boy. Jeez, we give
don't
it back
care.
to you twice as much.
And lads,
it's ridiculous.
We
That's what it
did
is.
try to
Childish.
contact Noel and Alice to ask them to come on the show, but we will try to get them for next week because it's important that we need to get this across that, you know, it's a form of bullying and we're only on here just to enjoy ourselves. And we don't need all of that crap behind it. You don't need to be getting in touch with people
Do you know what the whole
saying
funny
stuff
thing
like
is,
that.
though? Do you know what the funny thing is?
Go on.
The form of bullying, but as usual, that one arsewipe that's wrote that message hid behind a fake profile.
Of course they did, a fake
Even the
profile.
balls to
Yeah,
stand up
yeah.
and actually send it from your own page. So I tell you what you are. You're a half-wit, whoever you are. So come ahead on and write into us. Boy, jeez, we won't be long about 10 you.
Jeez, we won't.
There's no better boys.
Man, where are you now? Hiding
We'll
behind
have
your
a bit
fake
of crack
profile.
with your fake profile. So
Man.
there you are. So we're trying to get Noel and Alice on the show because
So
we want
lads-
to promote them and we want to tell them to keep going and doing what they're doing.
If
They're only
any,
having a bit
if
of
any of
banter.
you know them out there, would you just give them an old text or talk to them tomorrow and tell them we're looking for them to come on the show and we'll have an old chat with them? Because that's what we're here to do.
support them. We do.
We do
support them.
indeed. We do indeed.
So fair play to you, Noel and Alice. Keep doing what you're doing if you're listening tonight, and we'll gladly back you. And also, you'll see them on our live shows on the Roadcaster during the summer.
So, Ro, a bit of future news for upcoming shows I have to tell you about. So we'll have our producer up there in the hills of Lara, Mr. Derek Cullen. He doesn't know it yet, but he's there. He's been working hard in the background, so he has, and he secured a few people for us. So like Derek is a part of the Wicklow County Council and he's secured the Wicklow Tourism Board. They're going to come on and talk to us. The summer's coming up and there's stuff going to be happening around the town. Forget about all the COVID stuff. It's going to be happening. So they're going to tell us all about that. Also, I believe Paul Smith in the KWTB School of Catering and stuff like that. He's going to be coming on to talk to us about
Sizzling sausages.
sizzling sausages. How to cook them just nicely.
Well,
He's going to be coming on. I also secured some other people to come on and talk to us. They hopefully will be with us next week. So you heard about the the Ratnew Women's Shed. They're going to be coming in to talk to us next week. So we'll have a
Excellent.
representative from there. Also, Kaz O'Connor was on with us last week. She is a local DJ / producer. Well, she's not local. She grew up down here and she's moved on, spread the wings. Family's still around here and all. Hello, Viv. Hello, Sharon. Welcome along. So she's just been signed to a label called Blindsided. We have a representative going to come and talk to us as well about that. So we'll hear more about how people can get involved with producing music, DJing and stuff like that. There's labels out there, lads, that are going to take these people on. We're going to talk to them, see what can be done, and we'll have more information about that next week as well. So
I'm going to say a
loads coming up.
Massive hello to Paul Brady in Kilcool tonight.
Hello, Paul Brady.
A man taught me everything there is to know about agriculture.
There you go.
I'm a whore to drive a tractor.
He was showing me his first rig there, Paul, earlier before we went on air.
Paul says he's well done, and he started me off with the big rigs, but geez, he did. He taught me everything to know about lits, wents, and heights.
There you go.
Spit that out again.
Lits, splints, and heights. Splacken, sliding.
Widths, lengths, and heights.
Is that German?
No. It's when you're walking in the carnival and you
Also,
need to let people on the ride. Just give you an old measure up there, see how you're going.
and give us the old token there, please.
Now back to the Wicklow Mick, and
Rob, I just have to ask you something. Did you not close the door after you came in? Because my legs are perishing now. It's like a fridge in here.
I think I finally cooled down.
It's like a bloody fridge in here.
I'm in a neutral colour there tonight. Not too bad.
You're not too shade of red.
No. Now, Wicklow Hire and Sales have a lovely burst of lawnmowers and trimmers for sale. Now, they have a steel sale.
It is the season.
Is it
Steel.
steel or steel?
Or is it, are the oaks of steel that you have to go down and get them
Judging
now?
on the looks of some of them mowers, should not be standing still for too long.
Oh, be the Lord, Rob.
Now, who else have we got?
Do you know what else we have coming up tonight?
The black market economy is growing during COVID. Now, there's people on. They're slating people for getting the wigs go to home, getting the grey wig mop to home.
And look, every individual is responsible for themselves.
Exactly. And my better half is basically became a barber.
And so was mine. So,
and we're not doing too bad. So just we're on live here and we're looking the part. So what about it?
but you look, it's only a bit of hair grows back.
1,100 on the passport waiting list. There you are. You're not going anywhere anyway, so
It doesn't matter. Should they stop giving them out, Ro? So what's the hair? What's the matter like? Go down to court down or something. Doesn't matter.
Oh, but Jesus.
Got notes there.
A couple of pictures there.
Ro's News.
Few people there out and about.
Ro's Nose News, huh?
Socially distancing at the Easter Market in Newtown.
Jesus.
Right, Jesus, there you are now.
Well, he couldn't go there because
Speaking of
over 5K.
Newtown,
Yeah.
burst of bones found over there the other week.
That's right.
Yep,
How many years old, Ro?
1,500.
Jesus.
Now, I didn't find them myself, and I didn't measure them or anything, but that's what we're told by the paper.
Ro, tonight's the night we give away our 12 bottles of Hellas Lager.
Oh, I say.
Now, we haven't checked the page in a few minutes, but we will be
We've
doing
an
that.
tune to play there
Yep.
from Kaz, and we've a couple of other bits to get out
Yep.
before we rock out the doors tonight.
So we're going to play a song, a track by Kaz O'Connor, who joined us last week.
Because we're coming back after this, and we're
We
going to
will be back.
a
We will
nice
be
crate
back.
of beer there to one
We'll
of our
s-
listeners tonight.
We'll stay on the screen, don't worry, we won't go anywhere.
Join in, have the banter, have the crack. If you can't write to us on this, get in touch. The number to do so is
085 289 2197.
drop us a line, guys. It's the Wicked 107.2 Backchat crew.
This is Kaz O'Connor, lads. This is Focus Remix. Keep it locked.
Just want you to focus. Pull me in, pull me closer. Give me that diagnosis. Blow my mind like explosions. Just one touch leaves me helpless. On repeat like it's endless. Bet she's turned to a white dress. Looks so good, damn, you did this, yeah. I just want you to focus. Pull me in, pull me closer. Give me that diagnosis. Blow my mind like explosions. Just one touch leaves me helpless. On repeat like it's endless. Bet she's turned to a white dress. Looks so good, damn, you did this, yeah. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. Just focus on my love. Just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. Just focus on my love. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. Just focus on my Better keep your composure like you tryna earn that diploma. Do it over and over, yeah. Make it pop Coca-Cola. Keep it hot Barcelona. Bed sheets turn to a white dress. Looks so good when I'm naked, yeah. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. Just focus on my
That's Kaz O'Connor. That's a tune called Focus Remix. Lads, you can find Kaz on SoundCloud. Just go on ahead onto SoundCloud, type in Kaz. She'll come up, she's there.
You can also check her out on our Facebook page from last week. Beautiful interview.
Exactly. If you want more of her tunes, just go ahead, download them. There's a few of them, I think, available on iTunes, I think, as well. So have a look there. But she does have another track coming out at the end of the month with another collaborator on Blindsided Records. We'll know more about that next week when we get to talk to one of the chiefs from Blindsided Records.
Lads, forget straight out of Compton. Straight out of Wicklow.
Straight out of Wicklow.
That's where Kaz is coming from. Great to see a local person has to becoming a rising star.
Viv, you better be proud, man. The music, you passed it on to her. Fair play to you. Kaz O'Connor, Kaz Focus Remix. Check it out on SoundCloud, lads. SoundCloud. Okay, Ro, are you ready for this?
Bitches, I am. Tunes in the background, please.
I can't. Why do you always do this to me?
Just for a minute, while we're chatting. See if anybody else wants to get involved. So, basically here now, in the next 5 minutes,
Yeah.
we're going to give away a case of lovely beer.
Right, lads, so we're going to count this down. It is now 21:36. When the clock hits 21:40,
would you look at the state of the clock?
when it hits 21:40, we are going to give away our bottles of beer. Thanks to the Wicklow Brewery in Red Cross.
10 green bottles.
They won't be hanging on the wall because someone's going to be winning them.
Absolutely flatten them.
So, lads, Wicklow Brewery in Red Cross, Mickey Finn's pub up there. We had Brian Kelly, head brewer, last week on the show. He told us all about everything that there was to know about the Wicklow Brewery, how they make the beer, what goes into it, what kind of flavours they have, all the different beers. And you know what I sampled over the weekend, Ro?
And what they put into it to give you a hangover.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the scour.
Or the scour. WB-40 in the small tins that you were talking about keeping nice and cold.
You weren't creaking tonight.
Oh man, they were beautiful.
You weren't creaking tonight. No, you weren't creaking.
Oh, they were savage. Absolutely savage. WB-40, lads. Go check it out.
Also, whoever wins the bottles tonight, don't leave them beside the bottle bank. Put them into the bottle bank. Because I've been told you get fined.
You will, and there's cameras there that watches you. So, be careful.
Don't know who it was, but we were told.
Yep. Right, lads. You've 3 minutes.
Check us out. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube.
Mammy Trish, she's a bad old thirst on her.
Trish, no.
No.
People are starting to go, look, no.
This is favouritism here, Trisha.
Yeah, we can't do it. We're not allowed to give you may change your name on Facebook.
Right, lads.
We might have a fridge for you.
Trisha's not going to win. We have
Been
a fridge.
in touch with only fridges. They're thinking about sending you one out.
Because you go with your new kitchen.
That you can polish the knobs and the fridge.
Now. You love polishing knobs, bro, don't you?
I'm not the one that got the new knobs.
You love talking about them, though.
What?
The new knobs.
I'm just saying you were very...
No, I wasn't. No.
Last week you wanted to talk about the new...
I was just saying I was excited about it. The new knobs. So, lads, all you got to do is like, share, comment on the post of the Wicklow Brewery. We should change that to drop, stop and roll. Actually.
No, stop, drop and roll.
Stop, drop and roll.
Yeah, so if you drop, stop and roll. If you drop, stop, you can't roll. Drop, roll and stop. We wouldn't be very good first aiders.
Roll, drop and stop there, will you?
That's Mick coming at you with a fire extinguisher. Drop, bang, roll, stop. You're out with a sore head.
And a bottle to hit you in the head.
Jesus, lads, it's been a stressful week. Looking forward to the weekend.
Lads, it's Friday tomorrow.
Friday! Off for the weekend. Someone say barbecue.
Oh, yeah!
No, because the weather's shite.
Ah, no.
As usual.
Trisha says she's showing her own knobs, bro. You don't have to worry about it.
Trisha?
She said it.
How?
On me.
Jesus.
It's on me screen. On me screen. So now.
It's not down to the shine and Mick wants to polish him.
Right, Ro, so I'm gonna... We've 1 minute left. We're gonna put it into the calculator computer thing here.
For all our newcomers to the show tonight, we must tell you while Mick's computing and the calculator thingamajigger over there, our wall of sponsorship is right here. As you can see, our main show sponsors as always, which is here and here, is SKC Providers there in Unit 8 Charby Lane, Rathnew, County Wicklow.
You look like you're doing the weather there.
Everything you need for bathroom, plumbing and heating supplies. Check them out at www.skc.ie or give them a call on 0404 288 and any of their staff will be gladly able to help you out. Also at the top of our board tonight, Kelly Recovery in Kilmacack, Kilmacack? Kilmacack! For those of you who don't know where Kilmacack is, it's Kilmechanic.
It's up the N11 there.
In the N11 in Kilmechanic.
Brilliant,
They're
bro.
the big name in town. If you break down, flat tyre, your toaster's burnt out, give the lads a shout. They'll come out and drag it out. There's no better boys to do it. Also on the Wall of Fame tonight, we have Wicklow Print Solutions. They are also in Charvey Lane in Rathnew, and they look after all their print solutions. If they don't hurry up with our latest sponsors, we will gladly kick the shit clean out of them by the end of the week. Now, moving on. Also, we now must mention the sponsors who are not on that board, thanks to Wicklow Print Solutions.
I think people are
Top lads, Wayne, I hope you're watching in. So, it's only because they're busy. We can't argue. They're looking after us. They don't charge us. They're our sponsors. ND Electrical, they also will be added to our board. They are in the
Eventually.
old Village Mill Enterprise Park in Rathnew. I'm just going to help you out with that one there.
Yeah. I
And
looked
you
at the
can
address on a thing there today, so I have it in my head there now.
You can check them out at their website at
Website?
www.ndelectrical.ie, and you can also give them a call on
0404 62600.
and ask for Michael, and he will gladly help you out. Employee of the month last month.
Was I? No one told me that.
Lies. There's a photo frame picture of him in
Well,
the office
wait
with
till
a
we tell-
gold star on his forehead.
Wait till I tell you. Simon has some nice goodies for us to give away next week.
But we all know if Simon says.
Simon says he's got some nice festoon lighting for us lads next week.
Boom, boom, boom.
So
Also, we've had
Tune in next week. Festoon lighting.
A lot of people trying to get involved in getting on our sponsorship board. But we will tell you, it's not that we're not coming back to this. It's not that we don't want you up there. We can't go bombarding the board and having a shitload of prizes to give away because we'd never get around to giving them all away. So, we will do it the coming weeks. Gibbs Design wants to get involved. They're here in Unit 8 in Charvey Lane, Rathnew, County Wicklow, and they want to give a lovely big voucher. So if you're thinking about getting new kitchen, new presses, or if you're like Mammy Trish and you just want to set a new knobs to polish, they're the crowd to get in touch with. Now, after that, we have to thank the Wicklow Brewery, who've given this next prize to us. We had a beautiful interview with them last week, and next week you will see their name on that board. If you want to get on that board, it's quite simple and easy to do so. All you've got to do is donate something for us to give away. We will then add your logo to that board. We will advertise your company, and we do not get charged for it. We do not charge you for it, and we most certainly do not charge the public, who is you watching in tonight. And all you have to do is get on board. You have about 10 seconds left to do it if you want to win a lovely case of Hella's Lager from the Wicklow Brewery.
We'll do the countdown. Are you ready? The countdown is coming.
I'm twirling my wire.
If I can just
I'm
get into
twirling
this.
it.
Here we go, Ro.
Still twirling it.
Say goodbye to everyone, Ro.
Good luck.
Everybody there?
I'm here.
Everybody's there?
I'm here.
We
we
picked
have
the
a
winner.
Do we have a
picked
winner?
the winner. We picked a winner, Ro.
Can you tell us?
The winner is
In 3, 2, 1.
Anto Dorn. Well done, Anto.
Happy days, Anto. Congratulations.
My buttons are all out.
What do you want him to? No, audience is shocking in here. Oh, he's a bit late on the clapping. Do you not see Mick with the clap sign?
Yeah.
Mick's been going around that clap sign for years. Haven't you, Mick?
I have. It's like this, like the fridge thing.
Nothing worse than walking around with a clap sign.
Oh, Jesus. Anto Dorn, you are our official winner of the Hellas Lager beer. He liked, he shared, he commented it.
So, Anto, get in touch with us. Let us know where you're at, and we will get this beer dropped directly to your door in a social distancing manner.
Yes, indeed. Thank
Well,
you
lads.
to the Wicklow Brewery, lads. Fair play to you for that big prize.
You couldn't whack it with a big stick because I'll tell you now, they'd smash all over the place in your FIFA ground. Simple as that.
Ro, I have to say, people coming into work going, Jesus, lads, a big shtick. All thanks to you. I think you're going to have to get that tattooed somewhere.
There's Nolly Mackin saying, Hey boy, Anto Dorn. I'll meet you on the green in half an hour. Bring the drink, social distancing of course. But Jesus lads, don't be meeting on the green without us. We'll have the green rigged up and ready to go by midsummer.
There now. Anto Dorn, you are our winner. It's on Facebook. It's official. There you go.
Anto's not playing ball. Someone get in touch with Anto, let him know if he doesn't write in on that Facebook page, we're giving it to someone else.
Ro wants to give it away again.
Let's ditch him. Anto, you've got about 4 minutes to get in touch on our Facebook page.
Oh
if
boy,
you're not
Anto!
in, you can't win, Anto. If you're not in, you can't. Johnny, tell him.
Tell him, Johnny.
Tell him, Johnny. The
He
meat's
needs
going
to,
out of
he
date
needs
fairly
to
quick.
send a comment into this now. Come on.
The meat's going out of date quick, Johnny. Tell him.
Tell him.
If you're not in, too many cooks spoil the broth.
So lads, next week's show on the back chat, we're going to have loads of people, hopefully. We're going to have Blindsider Records. We're going to have Rat New Women's Shed. We're going to have Barry Roach of Championship Football Club Morecambe.
Hello.
You heard it right. Barry he's going to come on early on and we're going to do an interview pre-recorded because he has to do training and stuff like that. So he's a very busy man, our Barry. He's a Wicklow man. He made a name for himself across the water. Mr. Barry Roach. He's going to be on our show next Thursday night, lads. Next Thursday night.
Johnny Dunn, if you're listening in, also has been in touch with us.
He's watching United.
Johnny wants to give us a hamper of lovely local produced meat to give away.
A boy, Johnny.
So we'll also try and get that off Johnny from Derek Dunn's Butchers in Wicklow Town. If you don't know it, it's that place that has the beautiful waft when you're stopping at the old zebra crossing. And then you look through the window and you see that little bald-headed man waving and smiling, saying, "Come in, give us a fiver for 10 fillets." And you'll go home with a smile on your face.
A fiver for 10 fillets.
Oh, Johnny's the man for the deals.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Johnny's the man for the deals. He'll put the protein in you.
What's this, lad? No masks. There's a 2 metre distance between us,
Yeah.
Peter. This is our bubble,
Well, man, Peter,
my friend. The
I'll
black,
tell you one
the
thing,
black
Peter,
ninja where he is.
if nothing else, that mask has made such a difference to you. You could have been wearing it 10 years ago, buddy. So, lads, that's what we do over Thursday. We have the banter. We show everybody our Perspex screen that tunes in early enough to watch our show.
Yeah.
Unlike Peter.
Unlike
Our
Peter.
Top man Peter.
The black mamba there where he is.
Yeah, Black Mamba.
Oh, Anto the boy!
Yo, Anto's in.
Thanks, lads. Delighted. Anto,
No bother, Anto.
we're all dropping around. We're going to sit outside your house next week.
No bother, Anto. We'll make sure Peter doesn't work on the gate so you can get in to get. So Johnny Dunn has just been in touch with us. He's given us away a hamper of mate
Nice one.
and a stuffed chicken.
And a stuffed chicken.
We're not sure what he's stuffed it with.
You better let Johnny tell you what he's giving us
Might
away.
get Johnny on next
Yeah,
week to talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
the leanest meat in Wicklow.
There you go.
Johnny's a lean, mean meat selling machine. From Derek Dunn's Butchers in County Wicklow.
Anto was watching the United match, lads, there for a few minutes and he missed us. Ah, come on.
Bit like United in the box, I suppose.
Don't let Johnny
Gotta
Dunn
miss
collect any of them beers from me, he says.
Oh, jeez, there's no bother. There could be a session on the Compton very shortly.
No, we'll get them delivered to you. Don't you be worrying about that.
I tell you now. And I'll be a good man for sharing too. There he is, look. Right, and then private message in from Anto. Says, get all the lads gathered up of one each for them. That's lovely.
There you go, Anto.
That's lovely,
Fair
isn't it?
play to you.
That's lovely.
He's a right lad, isn't he?
Someone bring a bottle over.
Lads, this has been Back Chat for another week. We've had fun of you.
If this is your first night watching, this is what we do on Thursday. We have the crack, talk about all things local. We normally have people on chatting about all things local.
You alright there, Ro?
I am, Michael.
Good man.
I am. I'll have a poof off my old e-cigarette there now and I'll be
That'll
grand.
clear you right up, won't it?
Sure, Jesus, stop the coughing
good
for a
lad,
little while.
good
I'll
lad.
tell you now, it's like the guard at the front of the funeral. May get Johnny Dunn on for an interview. Well, I'll tell you now, Lee Mac, that's the plan. Johnny's been in touch there through private mail. Wants to come on, he can talk about all things protein. For those of you that's trying to get fit and healthy out there tonight, Johnny will be on because that man, as we said before, he's the lean, mean, meat selling machine in Wicklow. And if no, I'll tell you now.
You should patent that now, Johnny, because he'll
If-
only be using that the whole time.
If anyone can do it,
Johnny
will
can.
do it.
Oh, Johnny can,
Yes,
lads.
Johnny will do it all
Johnny
night
can.
long.
Ah, the boy.
No bother to him. Now,
on.
so, the number to get us on during the week, if you can't get in touch with us through the cloud, is
085 289 2197. That number again is 085 289 2197.
Also, all our sponsors on the wall tonight, and also our sponsors that are yet to hit that wall: ND Electrical, Wicklow Brewery, and of course,
The Butchers.
no, Johnny's yet to hit in here.
Go on.
Tell him.
What?
Tell him.
Tell him.
Who else have we got going on the wall?
I can't remember.
A power of other people. I think we might throw Noel Davis on it, will we?
Up the rocks.
Why not, sure?
Stick him on there.
Up the garden with your Noel, we'll throw your name up, send us your logo, we'll get you on board. There's something pinging in the background. I hope you haven't got your phone on during the live.
Come on, Anto. 2-0. Come on, United. Whoa!
Johnny Dunn's in there. Johnny, look. Johnny's in. Johnny knows the crack. The lean, mean, meat selling machine of Wicklow is on board for next week. So stay tuned. We will keep you up to date. The ladies only love him.
The Bruno Fernandes in the back of the net for United.
And when I say ladies, I mean them ladies with the trolleys that carry the shopping with the 2 wheels. Up along the street, them one.
The older,
Johnny, have you me chicken fillets for
the older ladies. Rose, what's
that crowd.
The senior
But sure,
generation.
Lads, it's all about the banter. It's what we do on a Thursday night. Take the piss, have a laugh, and get all things local out there. For all the boys that's watching in that group tonight, in case this is your first night watching, we are running the local postman poll.
Yeah, we're gonna get that on the go because lads, it's generating some legs it has.
Oh Jesus, just like Liam Teo, they're burnt to the knees at this stage. I'm telling you now, Liam Teo, Collybourne, the Bogsters, who else? Kira
White,
Young Brownie, Cody.
Cody was in during the week. He was.
All the lads slipping their hands through your letterbox. They're all on there. So get your votes in for your number one postman or lady in the area.
It's gonna happen, lads.
Tell us if he rides a bicycle.
Tell us if he walks all over the place.
Tell us if he's in a big lorry like Alan Cody. Couldn't be dealing with a bicycle, so he rolled on. Got the licence. He's up there now driving the big rigs like myself. 2-2-10-4 rubber ducky. Hello, Cody. That's the old trucker talk.
I like it, Ro.
Throwing it out.
I like it, Ro.
Also, we have to inform you that on Tuesday nights we do our Mad Crew show, and
Yes.
it's where we take the absolute piss out of everything there is going, just like we've done tonight. And we have a bit of banter and we have a bit of crack. We play a few tunes, and then at 8 o'clock we hit the old school memory box.
DJ Electro's old school memory box opens up and brings you back in time, lads.
We blow the dust off them discs and we get the tunes pumping. So that's what we do on Tuesdays. Join us from 7 p.m. for that. We will also have a bit of banter and a bit of crack. It's over on the Mixcloud. Did you do me proud on Tuesday?
Ro, I have to say, right, I'm never doing a show on my own again. It was the most boringest night of my life. I missed you, buddy. I have to say, like, I missed you.
Thank you.
I missed you.
I know for a fact Noel Davis going to be out in his lorry tomorrow with a heap of new people. He's going to say, "Geez, I missed that lad. I wish he'd failed."
There you go. Well,
I'm back for another
I'm delighted you passed because I wanted you back.
I'm delighted I passed too.
So, never ever again. No
That's
shows
right.
on my own ever again.
The stress.
But look, sponsors had to get their names out there.
It's what it's all about.
The show must go on.
Kira O'Brien's watching.
Hello? Kira?
Hello, Kira.
Welcome
Danny
along.
Murray's in. Welcome along, Danny. Mark Walsh, great show, man. Up, man, new.
Up the rock, Man United! Bruno
You're getting
Fernandes.
great with this.
What?
That
What?
thing.
That,
Look, I might as well be looking into a ditch of thistles. There's no point.
well,
Kick the ball. Hit it.
2-0. It's 2-0,
Over
Rob.
the bar.
That's all we
Who
need
are
to
they
know.
playing?
Granada.
As in Ford Granada.
No. Football team, Granada.
Alright. Well, the cars were decent. Is the team decent?
Well, they're not that good if United bet them.
I thought you support United.
I do.
Or just slating them.
I'm not.
See, I don't understand this.
You
stuff.
have to know, Ro. You have to know football,
Foolish.
right? You just have to know, right? Just
So,
shut up.
that's the crack for this week, lads. Thanks for joining us. We had a bit of banter. We had a bit of crack. We hope we didn't insult anybody too much. We hope the people we did insult enjoyed it.
Lads,
Thank you
right,
very much.
here's the thing, right?
It is.
If you've only come on to the last part of the show, you need to go back on the Facebook Live replays and check out the very start of the show.
First 20 minutes, was
We got absolutely stitched up like the kipper by a page called onlyfridges.com. I'll say no more.
Anto Dorns put up the Glen Ely colours. Man, Anto.
Thought you were from Mount Carmel, but
He
whatever.
was a big club town, man. We're mad for Glen Ely, but it looks nice. Man, Anto.
So go back and listen to the start of our show, lads, because it's something else. It's something else, Ro, isn't
It
it?
always is, to be fair. Two local gobshites talking shite on the radio or the Facebook page or whatever you want. That's what we're here to do.
Lads, we'll see you on Tuesday night, and then on Thursday night we'll be back with a massive show. Massive show. Before we go, Ro, the lad who was on our interview tonight, Damien J. Brennan, thanks for having me on the show, lads, and you're both right. It's Molson Canadian. Haha. But when you order it, it just gives me a Canadian. Ro,
Every week.
see? We're both right. Damien said, that's it. It's a Molson Canadian, but if you just ask for Canadian.
Thank you.
You see?
Thank you.
I'm here, I'm with you. Thanks, Damien,
No,
for
you
clearing
said
that up.
Molson.
Because no, we're both right. It's called Molson Canadian, but when you order it, you just say, give me a Canadian.
Yes.
See? So we're both right. That's what he
Yes.
said.
You're killing me.
That's what he said. Well done, lads. Pair of headbangers, right
Where
crack.
did I tell you
Thanks,
now?
Nolly.
If
Good man.
you went up to a bar, right, in the pub,
Look, just let it
at
go,
12
right?
o'clock at
Just
night,
let it go.
twisted in the black knot, you were
The Black Mamba wants a bit of Spice Girls to play us out there.
You'd be saying, look it, if it's one of them Canadian yokes.
Yeah, but I know the name of it, so it's
Like the lads
Molson.
in Dublin are too high nows.
So what am I going to call it? Like,
Too high nows.
Like,
Next thing
call
two
it by
lads
its
arrive
name.
in and two 8-wheelers.
call it by its name, Ro, will you?
What?
Well, you're going to be called by a linked stick on your legs there, like.
I don't see you calling me Ronan.
I call you Ro.
See?
Same difference. Molson.
You can't have the same difference. If two things are different, they're not the same.
It's the same, only different, Ro. It's the same, only different,
I'm
lads.
mistaken, you're wrong.
Same, only different, lads.
Oh, sure, Jesus, do you know what it is? Big thank you to the Wicklow Mick for all the free research.
Thanks, lads.
Fair play, top man.
We're giving him away next week.
Yeah. You
can wipe your windows with them.
To win a free Wicklow Times, get in touch
Yeah.
during the week. We're giving away free Wicklow Times next week.
Loads of time to give away the times. That's it, bro. We have to go. We have to say goodnight.
Where are we off?
2 hours is enough. I'm going home to get me dinner.
What are you having?
I don't know yet. Whatever's there.
Chipper.
No, I'm not.
I can smell it off.
I'm not,
I can
man.
smell it off.
I'm not getting chipper.
Everyone knows you love a battered sausage.
Good night.
Michael,
I'll see you Tuesday.
I bid you adieu till Tuesday.
I'll see you Tuesday.
Next time you see me, I'll be going past. Bam, bam.
Bam, 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 bam. Lads, keep it locked until Tuesday.
Thanks for tonight. Keep
The
it
Mad
real.
Crew will be back.
Keep it tuned.
Bitey, 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 bye.
Bye-bye.
Back chat with Mick and Ro on Wicked 107.2.